Subtract my age from the mileage on my speeding heart. Credit cards, accelerate, accumulate. Looked for you downtown. Wound up in a movie with no story. Now it's late and you are nowhere to be found. Hesitation's always mine. Hesitate outside the times. With all I don't say, with all I don't do, I'm sending you invitations to hesitate to. Every 10-year-old enemy soldier thinks falling bombs are shooting stars sometimes, but she doesn't make wishes on them. When she wishes for less ways to wish for, more ways to work toward it. 10-year-old enemy soldier, our falling bombs are her shooting stars. Hesitation's always mine. Hesitate outside the times. Oh, call me or drop me a line. Say you've been with me. Say you've been with me. Say you've been with me this whole time. Old world underground, I never knew you, but I've seen your face everywhere there was a farm. Before we tore the small town down, multiply, divide. Buy this car to drive to work to pay for this car. Buy this car to drive to work to work.
Welcome to the YellBRo. I'm Jordan. This is James, and tonight we're watching UFC Fight Night. Germaine de Randamie versus Aspen. I said Ashley. God damn it!
You ever see True Detective? Aspen. It's like, what?
The first half of that series. It is a comedy, isn't it?
Dude, Vince Vaughn made me laugh a lot. I don't remember what it was, but shit, it's like hard not to laugh at that guy, man.
I forgot about that.
It's like he's like, oh, that was Colin Farrell, but
Nah, there was something in that show that was like stupid as fuck.
what, when he beat the fuck out of the dad?
In True Detective 2, season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in True Detective.
Yeah, it was Colin Farrell, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said Will Ferrell for a second.
No, I said Vince Vaughn, man.
Nah.
I said Vince Vaughn. It's like you see him like in a serious role. It's like, aren't you that dude from Swingers? Dude from what's it called? What's that movie called?
Jurassic Park.
No, fuck.
He wasn't in Jurassic Park.
With Luke Wilson and that's his name, Luke Wilson.
Wedding Singers.
No, that's Owen. That's Owen Wilson.
Wedding Crashers.
That's Owen Wilson.
Yeah. Old school.
Old school. That's it.
They're both rocking wife beaters. They just after doing some super shady stuff.
I gotta wonder if Faber is just back for the money. Dude, Eddie Guerrero fucking got rid of his mullet, man. That sucks. I liked it, man.
Be just known for the mullet. You want to be known for his fighting skill. So he's like, I gotta drop this now. He's like Miley Cyrus. Like, I gotta drop this Disney shit now so I don't get known for just that.
I don't know,
Get it up
man. She seems like a
get
sellout.
up as many crevices as
Seems like
possible.
a sellout to me. Like, are you
What are
actually
your
into this
thoughts
kind of music? You know?
What are your thoughts on Pizzagate?
I don't know that much about it. Rest I don't remember. You know, I always thought it was interesting, but I think as far as popular opinion goes, it got maybe blown out of proportion on purpose. You know.
Yeah, it seemed like some people had something, and then, you know, the silly guys come
Yeah. So if anything was actually happening, it, you know, it's like if someone's talking about the 9/11, if someone's talking about 9/11 and then fucking crazy people start talking about fucking holograms and shit, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
you guys are gonna ruin the credibility of a lot of other dudes that probably have like evidence or reasonable suspicions, you know. What do you got called? Weed?
Weed?
Vicodin?
Guys famous like that, it's gotta be a little harder of a drug.
Vicodin, coke, painkillers.
My doctor.
Vicodin? Not
My
prescribed?
doctor. You can get away with saying,
Oh.
oh, my doctor. Oh, I dropped the prescription bottle, somewhere. My bad.
If he gets pulled over and they find like bottles of painkillers. I wonder what he said.
Which is like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, was he drunk driving in public? No, he was just outside. You're children to these people, man. You are literally children. You guys can't handle that. That's why we can't do these things, because you guys can't handle it. Free and open internet.
GIF has audio.
There we go. It's dun 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 dun.
People are starting to get back in. People are starting to get back into the whole Pizzagate thing over Epstein getting caught for the trafficking. Well, it's like I wish people would actually look at some credible shit. Like I was just watching something earlier today about Corbett talking about what Bill Clinton had a hand in as far as trafficking. This was like years ago.
What?
This is New World next week.
What? Who had a what?
Like
trafficking?
Bill Clinton had something to do with human trafficking and like sex trafficking and stuff like that. You know. I believe that's what I heard.
I think it'd be like several degrees away from him. He's like, come on, dude. Like he's the president. He's high profile, so he could help them out, but keep it like 4 to 5 degrees separated from him.
It's still connections.
Where it's like, I give money to this organization, I give money to this organization, and now it's in sex trafficker hands.
I believe that's what I remember that they were talking about it. That was painful, bro. What?
The audio. My bad.
It was new.
Yoel's got to win, you know.
Yeah.
He needs 65,000 donations to make the debate stage.
It was New World next week. That's what it was.
Mike Gravel made it. Yeah.
Good.
But he didn't make it.
What do you mean?
He made the criteria, but he isn't on the stage.
Why not?
As of yet, because there's too many people. Others have to drop out.
Dude, that's stupid.
In which case, really looking at it, it's like, hey man, you have no chance. You should get out of here. Let Mike Gravel take your spot. If you look at it, like, Tim Ryan's done. All right. Tim Ryan's fucking...
Big power. Plate vision is 0. Oh, here.
Which means he can't check swing.
He can... Oh, his plate discipline's 99. His contact is 50, power 99. Are you ever going to go to marches and stuff and go around arguing with people?
Someday.
Well, for one thing, I'm not going to be a fucking provocateur, you know? It'll be more of inviting people. Hey, man, let's talk about this over here, you know? Rather than, you don't agree with the wall that Trump's going to build? No, I don't. Do you have walls in your home? Someone actually made that argument. Someone actually made that argument. Yeah.
Really?
Some dude actually said that. It was Mr. Reagan. Yeah, I was like, fuck out of here.
Well, what are walls in your house for?
It's like what?
It's like, did you think about this?
Yeah.
You just came out with this. Oh, of course they're going to say for protection.
Yeah, I know.
Do squirrels count? Protection from squirrels.
I know.
Getting under my like stove or some shit. Does that count?
No, I'm not. I'm going to like. It will probably be an argument, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I'm not gonna fucking. Ooh, this looks like someone I can fucking capitalize on. Ha 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 ha. A lot of dudes do that. We don't. We're not gonna. If we did go to those marches or rallies or whatever have you, I wouldn't fucking do that. That's like picking on people I know aren't gonna have.
I'll admit that.
Huh?
It can be entertaining. I'll admit that.
What?
Like the street, on the street, guys in the microphone.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying, like, as far as the intentions are concerned, it's like some of those fuckers. Oh, I can take advantage of these guys because I know they're stupid. So it's like
I can edit them.
That's what I'm getting.
I'd do it if it was live and only if it's live. No editing these motherfuckers. Well, actually, I could.
Mexico, land of the free. What do you mean by that? Oh, you're hoes. These hoes. No chance. Fuck out of here. The computer thinks they can fucking score on me. No. Oh, dude, so I looked up Brendan Schaub's reviews. What?
I got something recommended to me. Go ahead.
I was saying I looked up Brendan Schaub's reviews for his comedy special. People don't like it, man. It's true. People
Just
don't
the jokes I've heard there, and I'm like, nah. Even though
I didn't watch it
the guy edited and moved shit around. Like, he didn't move shit around. He just cut it off at certain points.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still like, there's nowhere but down to go from here, man. It's like, this is fucked.
Yeah.
Kind of derpy.
Oh, he's new.
I can see Callan's influence. See some of Rogan's shit.
Mm-hmm. He is new.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like,
But
fuck me, you
people-
already got a special?
Yeah, that's what
Wow.
the dude was saying. Like, oh, this is a special.
Wait. My bad. Go ahead.
I got and my recommended was like a clip from Fighter and the Kid.
Mm-hmm.
And it got ratioed pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking hate Brendan Schaub, man.
They do? Wait,
Yeah.
say that again?
They hate Schaub.
Who?
At least these commenters. Like, dude, you need to shut up and let Callan talk.
Oh, they hate him.
Because he asked Callan a question.
Yeah.
Callan said a couple words, and he immediately cuts him off and starts explaining something else. And it's like, I don't know. Like, people wanted to hear Callan's thing, and they're saying the show's dying and things like that. So
Wow.
I'm guessing it might be consistently like that.
I guess.
They're calling him like, oh, you're so comfortable with your, like, I don't know what the word is. Is it like narcissistic? Something like that? Where you're like, you're so confident in your answer that,
Conceited? Pompous?
I don't know. I forgot what word they use, but like, you know, people basically criticizing him for claiming to be an expert on fighting, but getting all these predictions wrong and shit like that,
He says he's an expert?
or acting like one. I'm
Oh,
sure.
he
I'm
acts
sure,
like an analyst.
I'm
or
sure he
something,
said it before,
Yeah.
but I don't know. People just seem to be turning on him.
Maybe, you know. I try to be fair because I don't really pay attention that much to him. You know what I mean?
He's not talking about, shitting on the world or making it a worse place. So I just
Yeah.
feel like, oh, he might be bad at, analyzing this fight, or he might be bad at predicting something, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, this fucking asshole,
Yeah.
unless he switches places with Rogan and then he starts having world-renowned intellectuals on, and he starts ignoring
Or influential
like, hey man,
people.
the guy across from you is selling a war. You're not paying attention to that.
Yeah,
then
no.
you're gonna get shitted on.
Yeah. James and
Oh,
Jordan,
the
if
leg
someone from Antifa, etc., hit you when you were going around interviewing them, what would you honestly do?
Tell them to show their fucking face. Say, hey, show your face to me, no one else. Let's go, so let's have a walk.
I would do that.
And
Yeah.
I talk to him. I try to talk to him.
Huh?
If it came to defense, I try to defend myself. Straight up.
Same.
So, if they hit me to where I'm like concussed, then it's like, what are you gonna do?
They hit you till you're concussed?
If they like hit you in the back of the head with like a crowbar or something,
Yeah, what am I gonna
it's
do
like,
about
what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So what would you do about it? Lay on the pavement and bleed? Is that a verb, or
Well,
is
I'm
that
not
just
gonna.
sitting?
I'm not gonna. If someone like slaps me, I'm not gonna go out and punch them. You know, that's stupid.
Nah.
Like,
if
oh,
it's
hey,
something
man,
stupid,
come over here,
if
we can
it's
talk.
If it's milkshakes, even if it's Quickcrete, I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. Come join my sewer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're throwing your sewer at me. Let's see if you can hang out here. I can hang
Yeah.
here. Can you hang here?
Yeah.
They might not go for it because they're children.
She was like Seattle, where it's like you get a cop. Hey, me and him, we're gonna spar a little bit. Is that cool? All right,
Mr. Officer.
are you gonna keep trying to kick me? So we can get him to spectate.
Mr. Officer, we're going to talk this out.
Yeah.
Would you mind being a witness?
He's one of the boys, funny, not comedian. Fun. Oh, my bad. He's one of the boys, funny, not comedian, funny, and he never will. I'm not gonna say
Who
that.
said that? Muay Thai?
Yeah.
He's one of the boys, funny, not comedian.
He seems like a frat boy, man.
As far as saying he never will, I'll disagree.
That.
Yeah, I can't go there, but your first part was like 100% spot on to me.
He's a frat boy, basically.
Like, if you're just around him talking shit, he's probably fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But if he has to write a joke out and layer it and fucking have a punchline to it and then come back to it 30 minutes later.
That's what Chappelle's really good at.
It's like,
fuck. It's like, fuck. How he's able to tie in everything.
Yeah.
It's literally
Chappelle's
like a story.
Almost. Yeah. He's almost a unicorn, but he's not. I haven't seen a comedian unicorn yet. I've seen, like, John Jones is like a unicorn as far as mixed martial arts. Floyd Mayweather is like a unicorn boxing. He's pound for pound. Michael Jordan's a unicorn with basketball. I don't think there's a baseball one yet. Some guy was just
No, there isn't.
Top-notch defense.
No.
Top-notch offense. Every year in and year out.
Yeah.
And is in title contention every year.
That's why if Griffey ever fucking...
And hits clutch plays. Like, that's too much.
If Griffey ever stayed healthy and they kept that team together, then he'd be the best.
Yeah.
Like, player. Probably.
Like, Leonardo DiCaprio is like a unicorn actor. Where it's like, oh, whatever you're in, it's probably going to be really good.
Yeah.
Maybe Daniel Day-Lewis as well.
Propaganda. UFC championships.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Ultimate Fighting Championships. Don't worry, I corrected him.
That one's for you.
Kobe is a great baseballer.
No, not that one, man.
Dave Chappelle can make most things. I got my phone.
It says most things.
Dave Chappelle can make most things sound funny. I think it has a lot to do with his voice as well as he sounds funny on top of quality comic. Yeah. I think he just... Either he said it about himself or someone said it about him. I think it was someone said it about him where it's just like he just is funny.
Yeah.
He could say something serious and you're like ready to giggle. Like Opie and Anthony watching his Oprah appearance and it's like these seem like punchlines and shit.
Yeah, I know.
Like just the style he talks.
Well, it reminds me of like Bernie Mac when you just say someone is straight up just funny. Like,
yeah,
they are funny.
Yeah. That's one aspect of it. All Chappelle is missing is like he's missing Carlin and Bill Hicks, that little slice.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're a rebel against the machine.
Yeah.
He already has bits of it, but he doesn't have the full-fledged. Here's what they do.
No, he fucked
like
up.
A conscience added to
he
the
fucked up
comedy.
bad with that, you know. Like if you're gonna take a step over here, you better be right, you know.
Guys whose characters come off as having no conscience end up having the most conscience, like those two guys.
Yeah.
You know what I want to see? I want to see the world burn. Like Carlin would say some shit like that.
I don't watch porn like that, man. See that? I don't know the Michael Jordan of porn.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Not big into that kind of stuff. I never liked the idea of watching another dude, man. Just never liked it. Just could never get. I'm like, what? I just can't.
Well, who says that has to be a dude?
No,
I'm sure you're talking about a woman.
No, I'm just saying porn in general for me. I can see why people like it. I just never liked the idea of it. You know, it's like.
Oh, another good leg kick.
Nothing wrong with it. I mean, as long as everyone has an understanding, you know.
Oh, good.
Oh, I missed it.
Pretty good volley. Hit some arms, but landed some shots too. Football. Would it be Bo Jackson?
Would it?
Except he got hurt. No, it's not him. Because you need like 10 years. You need like Barry Sanders. But he didn't win.
That's
So
like
is it Tom Brady?
That's like a Ken Griffey thing, man.
Yeah.
You know?
But then it's like, so is it Tom Brady? But Tom Brady wasn't like some super freak athlete. A unicorn has to be like top notch at everything. Like Michael Jordan had the numbers and he won. And was a freak athlete.
Oh, I don't need to talk about it in Muay Thai. I don't think it's important, so that's why I don't talk about it. Well, it's like every tier, you know, they're highly skilled, you know. It's like you're a 9 or a 10 on every level, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know football like that, but I don't know anybody like that, you know. As far as that would come to the top of my head, you know. Like Manning, like Peyton Manning. Like no, right?
No.
He's under what?
He's not a great athlete.
No, right?
He's probably
He's slow as fuck.
he might be slower than Tom Brady.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as like their 40 times, Manning might have had a faster 40 time, but I think on the field, Brady moves around a lot smoother, a lot quicker. Where we go? Boys, I just got invited into a secret activist group. Expect something big coming. Pause. Super pause. A secret group where something big is coming? Come on, son.
People just don't know, man.
Ava Nadi in her prime.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know her too.
The only porn star I can name is Christy Mack, and that's because her boyfriend fucking, it was like big news, like beat the shit out of her. Like it was bad. And that dude's in jail now.
Rebecca Linares. My only reason why, because she's Abby Martin's favorite porn star. So she wins. You win Abby, you win me.
Yeah, I don't. About porn, you know. If you're saying like, oh, porn's bad, I'm gonna say, well, okay, we can talk about that if you want. Like if someone's saying porn's bad for you, like Vincent James, where he's like, oh, you shouldn't watch porn. It's like, why
actually deteriorates your brain.
not? Yeah.
It's like, shut up. Only if you're a pussy.
Don't walk down the road that you don't know, you know.
Oh, he could have Khabib'd him.
What do you mean? Oh, fucking overhand right.
Yeah, he telegraphed his takedown. He could have turned that right into an overhand. But he just kept going for the takedown. Ooh.
Propaganda.
Emily Haynes is almost a unicorn.
Emily Haynes.
She's just not popular.
That's not her fault.
I typed in Emily Haynes politics to see if she's ever said anything about politics. Couldn't find anything. But I found a song from years ago that's just her song. I'm like, oh, you're like the central nervous system of the band. I can hear your DNA in the fucking band.
I got you.
I'm like, it's a song called Eden. Of course it's called that.
I think I heard that one. Is she on a piano? No?
It's like a guitar with
Okay, never mind.
Catchy drum pattern. Not electric, straight up riff with drum.
Yeah, I got you. Propaganda. I don't agree with porn. I mean, I'm fine with personal preference, you know. Yeah. Muay Thai porn can definitely be bad for you. That's just my thoughts, though. I mean, well, yeah, anything can be bad for you, you know.
I think the core thing is hedonism, where you're just endlessly seeking pleasure to where you just become numb to it. That's usually for the unawakened person, I would say.
Yeah.
To where they're just blindly just following their biological conditioning. Must get off. Turn me on.
Turn me on. Give me more fuel. Give me more stuff. That's what Tessarian said, though. Yeah. Give me more things. Give me more stuff. That's what he said. Okay, yeah. Just wait, you know. Well, the project will commence, but that will be included as well.
Will it be like a theme?
Yeah.
Some sort of stream that runs through a thread that runs through several things of something.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. You? I don't know.
Propaganda, it's the commodification of humans. It makes sense. It makes sense as dull over time. It's not like a drug or gambling. I don't know about that.
Yeah, but what if it's a couple? What if it's a couple that are just dirty freaks and like putting their shit out on the internet?
Yeah?
Is that objectification on their part?
No.
What is it? Oh, it's a couple freaks.
Yeah? Muay Thai. I consider McGregor to be a unicorn with 2 horns level. That might be a pause. I can't.
No, he's not.
I can't put him up there.
He's not.
I don't have him in my top 5 at all. Not
He
at
has
all.
the popularity. He has the mystique. Does not have the record or the skill thing where it's like, whatever you do, I shut it down.
That's Jones.
Yes. Right.
If it wasn't Jones, then Cormier might be that guy. You know. Ooh.
I say Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse.
I might go him over Cormier as far as like that unicorn type.
Well, it's only look.
DC's just
late.
Oh, I just win except
It's
against
tough.
John Jones.
Well, it's tough for me to say Mighty Mouse. Now, as
Because
far
he's
as notable names in that division of his,
Because he's who he's fighting. Right?
yeah. So imagine if you have a Cejudo. and a
No,
guy-
you're right about that. You're
So
right.
it's like, but as far as what you expect out of people, you know, like Mighty Mouse is fucking technical.
Yeah.
And he looks good everywhere.
Yeah.
Boxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. MJ had to beat the Bad Boy Pistons. He had to beat Magic Johnson's Lakers. He had to put up 63 points against like this all-time team, Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
That's unicorn level, and hit game winners and shit like that.
Yeah.
And some reporters say he can't shoot threes. Okay, watch this.
Yeah.
The next game, literally in the playoffs, like fuck it. If Jeter had that clutch thing that Jeter has
Yeah.
is the same as MJ's, but MJ has all the other shit.
Oh, yeah.
Of freak athlete and beast numbers. Pujols doesn't have that clutch thing. I'm sure he's clutch, but he doesn't have those moments where it's like, whoa, you're
It's
super
that, and
clutch. That moment.
with baseball, it's like.
Oh, it can happen in baseball because
No,
Jeter did it.
I'm just saying, like Jeter was on a winning team every year.
Yeah.
Except for 2008. And well, my bad. 2008 and maybe 13.
95. Oh, winning years? Like, where did
No,
team?
he was on. That was a playoff team. 95. He got brought up to see what it was like. He didn't play though.
95. They weren't playoff years.
95. It was a wild card game, or it was a division series. The first. Yeah, that was Mattingly's last year, and they played against the Mariners.
Really?
And they walked it off.
I thought they sucked that year.
No, they went to the playoffs. They got the wild card.
Oh, shit. Because I
Yeah.
saw them. That was my first game ever I ever went to.
The 95 Yankees, opening day.
It was the Yankees versus the Expos
Okay.
in 95.
I wouldn't say they suck. They made the playoffs, you know. But as far as, not great, not a great team. You know what I mean? Very, very, like, big home runs. Mattingly hitting the playoffs, and Ruben Sierra. Crowd's like, oh my God. That was awesome.
I've been watching fucking Yankee classics.
They're fucking, yeah.
I watched.
Now, they started doing recently, started putting bullshit games in there. Yankees hit 2 grand slams. It doesn't make it a classic.
I didn't watch. I didn't see those. I saw David Wells' perfect game.
Yeah, that's
David Cohn's perfect game.
There's this one did you see that Red Sox game they had where that Flathery guy, I think he walked it off? Or Miguel Cairo? Remember them?
I didn't see that.
No.
I saw Boone's Red Sox against Wakefield, the walk-off.
That's a classic.
I saw the Diamondbacks Jeter's walk-off.
That's classic too.
I saw. It was 2000 something. You just cursed or something.
Yeah, pussies. Fuck. Like, you can't curse on TV. It's like, why the fuck not?
That's it, I think.
That's it?
As far as, like, recently, they've just been playing those classic games like that.
Oh, well, it's because they're not playing. They haven't played any games yet. Well, their first game since the All-Star break is today. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they're
No.
playing tonight.
That's not the first game since the All-Star break.
The Yankees played?
Yankees played already.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. Fuck you.
They play,
Piece of shit. Oh, the Blue Jays. That's right. Yeah, yesterday.
No, they played before that.
Sure?
When was the All-Star game? Tuesday? They had
Think.
Wednesday off. Okay. Thursday. They played a game Thursday.
Can we come to an agreement? Oh, my bad. Not as a fighter, as an entertainer, more than anything. That's what he's talking about McGregor. Those airheads, you fucking sell out.
Airhead gum.
Fucking Clay Guida, god damn it.
Savage.
It depends if he actually likes it. If you actually like it, that's a different story. Rather than, they're so good.
You know he's getting paid.
How could you not? Or he's trying to get paid.
Give him that check. Give him that Channing Tatum.
Muay Thai, can we come to agreement that Faber is the unicorn of chins?
No.
Oh, he's talking about his butt chin. Not the chin. Like, you can never get knocked down. Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't look at dudes' chins like that, you know. Pause. Propaganda. Would you? When have you ever heard of a? When have you ever heard of a freaky couple making porn online?
I'm sure they're out there. Are there people fucking horses online? Yes.
I've heard about that.
There's couples making porn too.
I was at work and
Jesus Christ.
my friend told me about it. I was like, what? It's like, oh my god, man. Like, that's real? He's like, yeah. Said it was like a horse and a woman. I couldn't believe. I'm like, what the how? How are you alive?
There's some freaks out there.
Yeah. That made me think, like, dude, a fucking horse baby? Like, human hybrid, you know?
No.
I'm just joking, man. Can you imagine?
South Park with the PETA.
PETA? Oh, yeah.
Just like the half goat, half man thing. It's like, kill me.
Propaganda, great sex, though, LOL. Muay Thai, that's like the biggest chin. That's the biggest chin butt I've ever seen.
Pat Tillman.
No, this is worse.
He has an all-American butt chin.
Does he?
He looks like a stereotypical cartoon army guy. Straight up.
When he shaved his hair. The dude looked like a
Yeah.
hippie.
No, when he has like the beret on.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever they're called.
The
right berets?
yeah, something like that, yeah. Yeah, but before that dude walked around like in fucking...
No, he's like a fucking Amazon-looking motherfucker. When he's on the Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals,
Yeah.
playing football.
Yeah.
Look more like a surfer dude or like a wild man.
I don't know how dudes play long hair. I couldn't
Ooh,
fucking
that
do
back
it.
up?
That's the kind of takedowns I'm talking about, man.
I didn't see it.
It's like when they literally like all the momentum's going towards you, all of it, like a shoot.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I'm
you're
saying?
saying he has room too, right?
Huh?
It's not like you go for a takedown and my back immediately hits the cage. You mean like there's like 10 feet of room behind him to
Yeah.
where he's just following through, and
It's like center of the octagon.
and it's like you have no chance now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's playing Little
Do
John.
keys are on? Do keys are? Yeah. What? Do keys are on a documentary on Vice is legit disturbing.
Pia, pia. I didn't hear the question. Do keys are on a documentary on Vice is legit disturbing.
I mean, I don't know what that means.
Retype that? You might
Yeah.
have misspelled.
I got beef with Vice. Pause.
I want to know why President Elizabeth Warren is trending.
Yeah. What do you think about Vice?
I remember when I first heard about them was Shane Smith on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Mm.
I started watching his like random trips, and it's like, oh, this is like entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, this random Canadian dude's going to wild jungles to look at this, rogue army, or he's going to North Korea or wherever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, this is interesting. Like, he must be legit. He must be good. And then Robbie Martin and Abby Martin just smashed that to pieces.
Good. That dude, like, he what'd he do? He had an interview with Obama, and he just didn't fucking press him on anything. Right?
AEW, Fight for the Fallen.
That's on right now?
It's trending.
Oh.
Maybe we'll watch those at the end or something.
There's a place in South America where all the teenagers are banging do keys. What? You know what that means, dude? Either he meant to say banging, do keys. Am I bugging here?
You mean dope keys?
Oh,
Like kilos?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe it's some hip young lingo I haven't heard of yet.
Dookies?
I don't know.
Doo-doo? Donkeys?
And they brag about
Donkeys.
it. Maybe.
Because the N is right next to the space button.
And they brag about it the same as girls of how many donkeys they banged. Is that like a lazy way of like putting banged on like a fucking like, you know what I'm saying?
That or to avoid getting spam or whatever, spam blocked or something.
Dude, that's ridiculous that they do that. It's like, why? What are you guys afraid of? You know what I mean?
Especially when the user puts it on allow all comments straight up.
Yeah, and they still do it.
Yeah, if someone's just like nigger, 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 it's like just gets through, no problem. It's like what?
Yeah, I don't
Remember that
Yeah,
when we first started out?
that was a handful of times.
So how the fuck did that just get
I
through?
believe
And so it says, actually, I think
it's a
Abby
documentary. on
Martin's
Vice.
documentary was from 2006. Spam blocked. It's like what? Oh, it was Abby. You said Abby Martin.
Or
Did
sharing
spam.
links and shit too.
Yeah.
It's a documentary on Vice says Muay Thai. Vice is weird says propaganda.
I think Vice was made for Mooks.
For Mooks. Oh.
Merchants of Cool.
Yeah, Mooks. Yeah.
I think Vice would have ended up in Merchants of Cool if Vice was around at the time.
Probably.
They're the MTV of news. Of like supposed to be serious news.
Well, there's a reason why I stick to a certain kind of content, you know? If it ever goes away from that, I'm not fucking doing it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
oh, Antifa is throwing milkshakes. Like Tim Pool. So, hey, dude, how about we talk about the solution or the actual problem?
Yeah. My
Fucking
feelings are hurt.
TMZ, MTV ass news. Fuck out of here. I wrote out the comment and it didn't go through. How this entire town of kids are attracted to donkeys. You hear that?
I'm looking at it.
Alright.
Are they attracted or are they in groupthink? When one person does something crazy, they all follow in line.
That's like a cult following. It's another form of conditioning. Propaganda. Then they. I mean, look. We go back to that, right? Propaganda. They did one on a guy hunting for cannabis strain. He found it in the Congo and paid the owner of the farm a couple of bucks. The workers were pissed and wanted to kill him. Then he made millions selling seeds and bud in Amsterdam. That's fucking funny.
Of course. Goddamn Canadians.
Alright, so this dude, what's his name? Robertson? Supposed to be like a beast or something like that? This is the guy that was doing the, I talked about the takedowns. Good kick to the body. Then he went back and died of malaria.
Someone's getting knocked out.
You hear that?
Someone's getting knocked out.
He went back and he died of malaria.
Ooh.
Guy that made millions. Ooh.
These guys are throwing bombs at each other.
Ooh, good right hand. We'll see if he as far as those guys, like, I don't know, like guys like GSP who do those kind of takedowns I told you about. It's like I always see them do something with striking first.
That was a very good attempt, but he stuffed it.
They do something as far as striking to establish something. That way they can use it as feints to their advantage and go for the takedown.
Yeah. You should be able to feint anything.
Yeah.
If you want to be that unicorn type of fighter, to where anything you do, the guy's reacting to it.
Yeah. Like everything's a weapon. You know?
And then when you have them when they're not reacting to anything, you have them like deer in the headlights. That's when you just put them away.
Yeah.
It's like, I can just hit you now.
Muay Thai, they legit all want to bang donkeys. The world is messed up. The world is messed up, man.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to look at it. I doubt they're all making a choice, legitimately making a choice and saying, I want to bang a donkey. That's just me. It's not like I'm being conditioned or I'm a part of some cult, you know?
We're countercultural, bro.
Yeah.
We bang donkeys.
No. I doubt it's a bunch of individuals, going, I'm going to bang a donkey now.
Hee-haw, bro.
Propaganda said style. Oh, armbar.
Nah, his arm isn't far enough.
I thought he had it in.
He's paying for it now. Oh,
it's definite strength difference here. You know. Ooh.
Said that he went back and died of malaria.
Yeah. That's suspicious as fuck. Guy made millions. Went back to that place. Dies of malaria. It's like, come on, son.
The chick fighting De Randamie looks like Arya Stark.
Does she?
A little bit.
Oh, I don't know. I have to see. I don't think I've ever seen her before. I just read your comments. I just read a bunch of her is this wait, no, this is a dude. Whatever, don't matter. I just read a bunch of Propaganda's comments.
James just doesn't like you, okay?
I don't know who that is.
Face facts.
I don't know
he
who
doesn't
that
like
is.
you.
I don't know. How could I like anybody if I don't know who they are?
Just trust me.
Yeah. I'll take away that beer if you're not.
Do you know Bill Gates? Do you know him?
Do I know him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know him personally?
Yeah. What do you think that bunch of that blood was on my knuckles from earlier today? No, I'm just kidding. Why do you think that shit over there is open a lot? Who do you think gets thrown in there every day? Tries to act tough and shit. Karma in the Congo.
I'm guessing that's the title of it.
It's kind of fucked up, you know. Huh? What you say?
I'm guessing that's the title of it.
What?
Karma in the Congo.
I'm just waiting for that that moment where a lot of the independent guys I find credible come together, you know.
And they're slowly acknowledging each other.
Yeah, but it's like I don't see anybody making the effort to do so. It's sad, you know.
Yeah.
Like anybody from Court Report. Hey guys, do you know who?
Oh shit.
Oh
No, he slipped out. He might have had that too. That arm was isolated.
had an arm?
No, he had a Kimura.
Oh, he did.
Or not Kimura. He had an Americana.
Oh, Americana. Okay.
He had that arm isolated, and it's like looked like it slipped out of his hands. The dude clasped his hands together. I'm safe. Yeah. Lego hands. Yeah.
So yeah, John Jones might be the only guy. I said I was a girl because Moy was being sexist. I said I was black too, but then I got used to Moy and realized he'll never have his mind changed.
Well, that's not the right way to go about things. You gotta be blatant.
It is what it is. What are your thoughts on Russia as a country and Putin? Oh, he's probably corrupt.
I'm sure he's corrupt.
I'm sure, you know. I don't know too much about Russia, but I know if WikiLeaks has a bunch of shit on you,
Yeah.
then there's a problem. So, as far as the people, they're probably very similar to
most people.
People in the U.S., you know.
Most people.
Most
around
people.
the world.
Ignorant, yeah.
I mean,
I'm being nice when I say that.
I just watched a video from, I think it was from the Real News Network, and they're talking about how secularism is starting to grow.
Say that again?
Secularism, to where you run your society without, the rules of God or religion or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that shit's growing in the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like all this stuff about the Muslims believe in, I don't know, raping kids or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that shit's gonna start going away slowly but
Good.
surely. Granted, even though there's probably less of them, less religious extremists, they're just getting more extreme. So there's less of them, but are getting more extreme.
Mm-hmm.
And there's more just normal people. They're like, yeah, I want my rights. Even though, I have a vagina, but I want my rights.
Yeah.
Like that type of shit.
Yeah. Russia is like the USA. Its leaders are fucked. I mean... Oh, what the fuck just happened? Oh, it's some guy I don't know. Alright. Alright. Yeah, a lot of the politicians in the fucking world are corrupt, man. A lot of them are. And the ones that do try to do good, it seems like they either don't ever get a fucking chance to do something major, or they get, and if they ever do get in a position of power, they could actually make some kind of change. It always seems like they either fucking die, or they get picked up and thrown in the trash and moved out of the way. That's what it looks like, you know. That's why I'm not really biased to any country specifically, you know. It's just, I live in this area of the world, you know.
Yeah.
And this area of the world, and this country has, unfortunately, a fucking huge influence on others.
Yeah.
So that's why I usually pay attention, you know. Russia isn't as imperialistic as the USA or NATO nations.
Is that because of they're just not as corrupt, or is it because they don't have the capability?
Yeah, I think it's capability.
What if you switch places?
I think it's capability. So, what do you think would happen if the USA and Russia went to war, and what would be the outcome and how long it would last? Ooh.
Depends on what you mean, because there's a lot of factors to that.
There's a ton of factors, man.
There's allies all over. There's also the narrative. Why are they fighting?
Yeah.
If there's if the U.S. goes to war with Russia and it's for some bullshit reason, the people of this country will be like, fuck you, I'm not signing up for this shit.
Yeah.
In which case, if Russia wanted to win a military war, they could. So it depends. They have to do something fucked up to where the U.S. is looks like the good guy.
That's why I think that's why usually whenever these things happen, there's some sort of thing that happens when I believe the leaders or the politicians lie to the people. You gotta think about that. Why do they lie to you even a little bit? Is there a reason why?
It could
They
all
know
depend.
what's up, you know.
Yeah. Could be corruption. Could be they think of you as children. As in,
No, I
tell
meant
them this, they'll go crazy, and then
yeah.
they'll ruin the country.
The world will be an ice block from nuclear winter, says propaganda. A radioactive ice ball. King me. Thiago Santos arguably beat John Jones with a broken leg. That's all you. That's all you.
He had a chance to. He didn't do it though. So when you say arguably, it's like it's just saying that it was a close fight, like just the way it looked on paper or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think decisively John won.
That's what I saw. I had John winning that fight.
But I also thought John was playing around as well.
I wish he'd be more active.
I think he was playing around.
You know?
Maybe not taking risks.
Maybe not.
If you have an argument against him, maybe it was like, oh, well, he was afraid to take a risk. That's why it looked like he was playing around. But I think he was just playing around.
I think Russia is propaganda. I think Russia knows what it's like to be invaded. I don't think they would be as imperialistic. I disagree. I completely disagree. Because it's people we're talking about. So one little act of corruption, fucking, you know, like, okay, to me, you're just as likely to do everything these people are doing because they have more power.
Once someone can get you to go to war, it's all bets are off from there on, because that means they can lie about something and get you to go to war. Like, let's say on paper it sounds like it's for noble reasons, like, oh, they have alien technology and they're going to destroy the world with it. We need to go fight them. Like, oh, we can get you to rally up and go to war. That means all you have to do is paint the other team as the bad guys, and you can get your country to go to war. Thus, it'll come off as corrupt.
Not by force, at least. This is propaganda. Like China, the old countries now know how to last. I need you to give me more context, you know. I don't like the way these leaders do shit, you know. So it's like they know how to last. They know. I'm not saying you're saying that, but just reading it, like they know how to last. They know how to survive. It's like, well, what are they doing?
China's a bunch of fucking tyrants there.
Yeah.
Just throw that shit out the fucking door. Expression, fuck that shit.
It's a lot of places.
You can only have boys.
Yeah.
No girls.
Muay Thai. Ireland would come out on top in World War III. Nobody wins in war.
Agreed.
King me, it wasn't just me. A judge also thought that. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, me too. But how much credit are we giving judges nowadays?
Well, I would just wish they'd show the judge's face and their name. Do it. Why not?
I don't know about
you show
that.
the ref. You show the fighters. The commentators. What about the judges? Why not? What are you guys afraid of? What?
There's a lot to be afraid of.
That's the problem. But you get my point, right?
Even if they were like impartial judges that are, 99% correct on all their picks and shit.
At the end of the day, though, it's like,
they can still get fucked.
If people want to know their face, they're gonna fucking find out. Like, what's her name?
Adelaide Bird.
Yeah. And then she was in it. She was.
But her face is already out there.
She was judging a MMA fight. They're like, what? She's gonna be there? Oh, hell no.
Her face was already out there because she was around when they were showing faces and names of
Oh,
the judges.
I gotcha.
So she's not new to the game.
Propaganda, and yeah, you're right. We're all capable of being sucked into killing. Well, if you know, then you're okay. If you don't, then yeah. propaganda. China's building the new Belt and Road instead of forcing bases in other countries.
Yeah, but how do they treat their own people?
Yeah, are any form of tyranny
There's
going
no
on?
unicorn. Let's put it this way: there's no unicorns out there.
Nope.
As far as governments and shit.
No.
I don't think there are.
If there was any baby steps ever happening, I saw those guys die. You know.
Yeah. Oh, you missed it.
I missed it, or he missed it.
He missed
Was it guillotine?
it. No, he was going for a arm triangle. He had his head under the armpit, and then it slipped out.
You're telling me a lot of guys like there's openings.
Up there he goes.
There's openings for
goes.
the fucking arm triangle, but you never see guys do it. Yeah.
I think people are hip to it now. He's still going for it, and Robertson's keen to it. Oh, that's it.
It's over.
I can't see. That's it.
Oh, you didn't have it. You didn't have it tight enough.
He only had one arm working. Okay. I saw the forearm under the chin, but I guess he didn't have this like cinched up. So he was like this. And he just
Muay
spun
Thai.
right out of it. It goes right back to mount.
Would you like to see soccer kicks and head stomps and headbutts legalized in the UFC?
No.
Pride used to do that, from what I remember. Like, Jesus Christ. I'd rather not.
Because at the end of the day, it's a sport. People may want to call it, oh, it's a fight. No, it's a sport. It's a sport. There's rules, there's time limits, there's points to be scored. So keep it a fucking sport. Which is why I was like, oh, Paulie didn't win that bare knuckle fight.
He won.
No, he played a game. He played a sport. And he won.
He did.
But it was judged like a fight. Oh, he was more aggressive. He wins.
No.
Because if, two guys go in the street and start fighting, the guy who's aggressive looks tougher, so he wins.
No, Paulie won that fight. Yeah.
Like, nah.
Propaganda. Chris Hedges. The lesson of any genocide is not that one group of human beings is better than the other, but that intoxication of the moment. Gripped by the mass hypnosis of state propaganda and the lust of violence, we can all become killers. If you know yourself, then you're good.
That's for the normies. That's Jesus on the Mount saying, "Don't kill my children. Turn the other cheek." And behind closed doors, he gives them the real lesson. Like,
Yeah.
here's why you don't do that. Or here's why you do that.
Behind closed doors, here's why.
So for the masses, it's like, oh shit, I need to be on close notice. I could become the tyrant. I must stand against that. When you're in the knowing stage, you're like, why are you telling me this? I know this already.
You're right, he played the sport of boxing, not bare knuckle with different rules. Stop being butthurt.
Fucking Lobov fanboy.
Dude, he lost that
Motherfucker.
fight. He lost that.
Yeah,
Here,
he lost.
tell
And
me,
he lost
tell
that
me
fight.
why. Tell me why he won. Tell me why he won. Because he was aggressive. Because he hit shots with him in the clinch. Who landed more strikes? Paulie did. Who got hit less? Paulie did. Look at his face. So if I land two elbows or two uppercuts in a clinch, and you get cut, and
it's bare knuckle?
but the whole other, yeah, that too. But the whole other fight, right? You're making me miss, slipping, resetting position, hitting me, scoring.
Ring generalship.
Yeah.
Like, I'm controlling
Now,
distance.
Did I win that fight?
If you can control distance, if you're landing shots,
No, I'm
if you're
saying-
dictating the pace, except in certain moments, like that clinch you're talking about,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, you should win.
Yeah.
That's how you win a fight. That's how you win a prize fight. If it's a street fight, Paulie still would win, I think. Because it'd be well, if it's a street fight where they agree to just throw hands only,
Yeah.
Paulie would still win that.
Oh, if
And they did that.
Lobov gets him in the clinch.
And they did what they did there. Paulie still wins.
If Lobov gets him in the clinch, he's able to take him down. It's over.
I said I agree to just hand.
Oh, I'm just saying. Just saying in general,
Maybe, maybe not.
He gets that takedown. I think
Boxers,
it's over.
boxers must know the clinch as well.
I'm saying if he gets him in the clinch and he takes him down, it's over.
Well, boxers must know the clinch as well. So you know
Okay,
how to separate.
now we're talking about him not getting taken down. I'm saying if he gets in the clinch and he gets taken down. It's two
Okay,
things.
but he's got to take him down though.
Yeah, I just said and.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't say if he gets the clinch, he's going to get taken down. I said if he gets into the clinch, because Lobov doesn't take dudes down like GSP or Cormier, or Matt Hughes. If he's able to take him down, then I'd say it's fucking over. It's done.
Maybe. Maybe.
That dude doesn't know jiu-jitsu. He's fucked.
Huh?
He's fucked.
Still athletes. Like Ray Lewis doesn't know
Okay.
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but Fabricio Verdum does. He's going to die. He would die.
Maybe. I have my money on. Well, I'm not talking about Ray Lewis, but I have my money. I have my money on Lobov on the ground, but you're still dealing with a human being
Oh. Well, you know what the fuck I mean.
who can just naturally feel.
Get that mouse out. That's bothering
Here's how to
me,
get
dude.
it.
Ugh. Da, da, da. Propaganda. Oh, my bad. Muay Thai. Paulie looked like he got bit on the head by a great white shark. Now you're fanboying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got cuts on his
Mr.
face, dude. It happens when you fight.
Now,
bare
now whatever you say just doesn't sound credible anymore.
No. Tell us why we're wrong. Propaganda. You always have to question yourself. You never know when your goals could become tyrannical. If you know yourself, you're good.
Yeah. If you know yourself, you know corruption, you know tyranny. Thus, now you can have the perception of it.
There's knowing, then there's believing.
I can turn any scenario into tyranny if I wanted to.
Yeah. That's why I bring up the example of Batman and Harvey Dent. One move,
I can turn Batman into the tyrant
you could.
just from an outsider's perspective. But is that tyranny?
Propaganda. It's like in Brave New World.
What?
Propaganda said it's like in Brave New World. Muay Thai. Artem kept the center of the ring more. Aggressive more. Clinch. Paulie couldn't engage. I'll let you get that. Get him. So Artem wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, go
Let me
ahead.
put it in this terms. Triple G. Now we know he's never been. I don't think he's never been staggered as far as like professional fights that we've seen him in, or that I've seen him in. I've never seen him even staggered, but he does take positions to where he backs up. That doesn't mean he's losing control or whatever.
Oh, look at Mayweather.
I'm giving you room, right? The second fight against Canelo, Canelo was aggressive, so Triple G's like, okay, I'll take the back step.
Yeah.
And you slowly, you can draw guys in by doing that. So as far as, and Paulie did control the center in the sense of, right? Paulie backing up, staying in safe range. He's a little, he has like a jittery type of movement, like this shit. Backing up as he's doing it. And then when he circles out, like, oh, now I own a center. Now let's reset. Come on and chase me. Chase me, pop, pop, chase me. Circle around, back in the center. He's making Lobov work at his fucking tempo. That's what I saw. For the most part.
You could also bring up Mayweather too.
And if Lobov was pushing the pace, it was probably in a sense of Paulie's like, yes, I want you to do that. Be overly aggressive. Do that.
You could also bring up what's his name, Tyson Fury.
Are you
and,
stuck?
Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Who won that fight?
Fury.
Fury.
Fury won.
Artem would win. Artem would fuck up Paulie in a street fight.
Super yoked Arya Stark.
That's what Muay Thai says. Artem would fuck up Paulie in a street fight. Propaganda. James would start a war with Muay if he called him a soy boy at the wrong time. I don't know what you mean by a war. I don't know what you mean by that. Muay Thai and he get fucked up? Depends. Depends. Muay Thai, boxing, and bare knuckle have different rules. Your argument is poop.
What's the rules? What's the difference in the rules? Oh, there's only 2 minutes instead of 3.
Let's hear it. Let's hear
5 rounds instead of 12.
Let's hear your argument, man. Tell us how.
How? Go by how are the judges scoring it? If maybe I'm wrong. If you tell me the judges are scoring on it's like how much carnage is there? That's how I'm judging this fight. If you do that, then it's like okay. I would think it's a stupid sport, but all right.
Can you imagine this? Imagine this. Let's say me and you are in bare knuckle boxing, right? I land. Let's say it's one round where you're just tagging me, man. Just boom, boom, jab, jab, jab. I go for an overhand right. You slip under, you know. You get to my my right side where I just threw my right hand.
Yeah.
Left hand to the body. Now, I go Maidana like overhand right like fucking 12 o'clock. I hit you. You get a big gash right here. You're bleeding.
Yeah.
And I hit it, and I give you another left hand, and I break your nose. Now you're bleeding from there. Then the rest of the round, you just beat the shit out of me. Like I'm missing, I'm looping, I'm fucking falling over trying to hit you. You just keep tagging me, and that's the rest of the fight. So is that it? Oh, according to from what I'm hearing from this guy, it's like, oh, I won the fight. That made you bleed.
It's Arya Stark.
So who dominated?
Dude, tell me she looks like Arya Stark.
Oh my god.
Yoked Arya Stark.
Yoked Arya Stark, yeah? 8-0.
What do we tell Death? Not today.
So she's tied third longest winning streak? I couldn't read the rest of it. Probably in her division.
I think she's undefeated. I think she's 8-0 or something. Anyways.
Like Jordan beats Kramer, Tyrant. Jeez. Muay Thai, go look up the rules, Jordan, he says. James, I'd send you to the afterlife for a few minutes. Don't start, bro. Ha ha. I don't know what you mean by a war. If you mean like a physical one or you mean a war of ideas, I don't know. Depends. Propaganda, Jordan drink Coke like it's old E.
Like it's OE.
Maybe it's...
Old English.
If I say Old English, you'll get... My comment will get blocked. You know?
How about some O and J? Or E and J, my bad. I forgot my liquor names. That cognac.
A war in Age of Empires 2? I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's a game.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Alright, it's an MMO, right?
Fuck, I walked him. Now I'm curious what he thinks of fight, how you win a fight now. I'm curious, like I want to hear in depth.
Yeah, what's the standards for Lobov winning?
Yeah, tell us. I want to hear an in-depth analysis on how Lobov unanimously won that fight. I would love to hear it.
Did you see the Angels?
What'd the Angels do?
They threw a no-hitter.
Oh, they did? Who did it?
All of them.
Oh, really?
Their bullpen.
That's badass.
The night they honored Skaggs.
That's cool,
His
man.
mom threw out the first pitch.
I saw that, yeah.
And the whole, bullpen threw a no-hitter.
That's badass.
Not the whole bullpen, but
well, it's like if a pitcher fucking gets 5 innings in and then the rest of the fucking bullpen, that's what's up.
That's fucking dope. That's super dope.
What's that say?
Definitive Edicom? I can't see what it is. Definitive edition. Hashtag jizz. How'd that not get blocked? The freak? Put jizz hashtag in there.
It might be onesie. I don't know. James, you should see my crop. I'm making a garden out there, you know. That's a lot more work than I thought it'd be. You know. Why not?
It's cool to see shit grow. Pause.
Muay Thai, I would have given it a split decision. I've got buds for days. Good for you. I wish I had some. Didn't say I agree with the judges fully. Tell us. Give us an in-depth analysis on why Lobov won that fight. Tell me why you think he won in detail.
Do it.
I'm curious because I want to see, like, as far as what your standard of winning a fight consists of. You know, in-depth answer. I want to hear it.
I want to see this fight.
What's this fight? Which one is this?
Backtick. Forgot his first name. Versus what the fuck? When I see him, I'll say his name.
You hear that? So how about Unity for Julian? Is that it? Getting shut down on Twitter?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that. Oh, wait, did you tell me about that?
I might have.
How long ago was it?
That I got shut down?
Yeah.
Not that long ago. Josh Emmett, that's his name. We seen him fight before.
The reason you said he won doesn't matter because it's in bare knuckle boxing. It's different rules, you fucking Guido. I'm hearing a tap out right now. You can't tell me why he won? Tell me why he won. I'm asking you, dude. Tell me why he won. And while you're at it, you can tell us the rules of bare knuckle boxing.
Well,
like, I'm just curious, you know.
Since he's asking, oh yeah, that's what we saw against Michael Johnson. He fucking KO'd him.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah,
I've been waiting for him to come back. Yeah. That was brutal.
Oh, I got a question for propaganda. Like, was there? I think I asked you already, but was there just nothing, no reason?
If that's
was
the
there,
case.
was there a prior tweet that could leave room to someone who's like, maybe you got canned for this? Was there anything like that? Please let me know. Obviously, when they block the account, you can't go back and look at their shit to find which one it was.
There's like pictures and stuff.
You got to use like the Wayback Machine.
Roger Waters made a video in support. Best looking boy always wins. What?
Roger Waters.
UFC championship style.
Pink Floyd.
This should be a good fight. Yeah, no reason. We don't spam or anything.
Yeah, but it could have been I think I told you it was probably a mass flag.
Yeah, I could see that.
Bunch of bot accounts like flag. And then Twitter goes back and looks at the tweet that they're flagging, and then they're like, this could be offensive. Goodbye. Alright, this could be a barn burner.
Oh yeah, I'm watching this one. Introducing first. Friday.
Manhattan's power went out. Cool. I donated to President Elizabeth Warren's campaign. She gives me hope. I hope you do the same, guys.
Oh no.
1,000 likes.
All right, what do you think? Give me your pick. I'm gonna go third round KO for Josh Emmett. Nah, second round TKO for Josh Emmett. I'm gonna say that's a pure guess. I don't know the other guy. You know.
I think someone's dying in the first round.
Someone's dying in the first round.
I don't know which one it is gonna be.
Propaganda.
I got Emmett by knockout in the first round.
Okay. Propaganda, yeah, the flag is the only thing, but we don't swear or anything. We have a rule book.
They found some bullshit reason to get rid of you.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Someone flagged your shit. They looked at it and said, "Oh, this is offensive."
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye account.
That can easily happen.
Did they give the option to delete the tweet and then they'll let you come back?
John Lennon's son endorses Tulsi, says Propaganda.
Fucking right.
I want to hear why, though.
He's getting a lot of endorsements.
You know what I mean? That little thing that we talked about, our healthy criticisms of Tulsi Gabbard video. It's like, I want to hear people talk about that who are supporting her.
Yeah.
You know? Like that. Ooh. That's the thing I'm talking about that worries me, you know? It's like...
Not enough criticism?
No, not enough. At least from the people... I would say, at least from what I've heard as far as the people who support her, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I want to hear, what's his name? Miko?
Yeah.
I want to hear him
Miko.
talk about that stuff, you know? If he's going to constantly talk about supporting Tulsi Gabbard or Bernie Sanders. It's like, if Ryan Dawson's there, and he's talking about why he doesn't like Bernie Sanders, other than the whole communist thing, is a little argument for that. I mean, as far as his history of, what'd you say, supporting what?
As far as Bernie,
he called him like a warmonger. I was like, whoa, I never heard of that. Like, I'd like to hear like what you think.
Supporting like certain like drone war.
Okay.
And certain like obscure like Middle Eastern and Eastern Europe.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
stuff like that.
Ukraine and shit.
I didn't know about stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. It's like, well, what are you gonna say to that, you know?
Well, here's the thing. I think Dawson would do the same. I think Dawson would do the same thing that Nico's doing. I really believe that because I think he's thinking this is our best chance. So
I understand. I'm
defend her at all
just
costs.
saying, yeah.
Even when Nico does like a critique type thing, it's like when he had Robbie Martin on for like a debate.
Yeah.
He's still in the defensive mode, as opposed to like, okay, let's really. It's like you got to be pushed down when we find you believe this or you did this or something.
Oh, Emmett's whole town?
Yeah.
Propaganda, no, we appealed, and they gave us no warning or notice of why. Yeah, that's bullshit. That people can just fucking do that. It's literally like someone like fucking running around. Oh, I'm gonna take your car now. And you don't know where it is. You know who did it. You know who did it. You know what I mean? They leave their card and shit. Like, your car has now been confiscated. It's like, well, fuck, where do I talk to you? You can't. Who are you guys? We don't know. You know what I'm saying?
And the police phone number's on like a randomized algorithm. So every time you dial it, it's the old number.
Yeah.
It just changes every so often to a random set of numbers. It's like, we don't want you to find us. How do you get in contact with us? Fuck, I don't know. I don't even know how I got here.
Are you rich? You can't do shit.
It's basically what happened to us with YouTube. Then we got our channel back somehow. It's like I logically explained how, like, there is no logical way this works as for us getting banned. There is no logical way. We got our channel back, but they could have easily just kept us banned and not do anything.
I would have found a way. It's like, this is... Oh!
That was a jab.
No, he's still good.
I think he's good. That looked more like a slip than that.
Oh,
he wanted
careful,
to knee him.
careful.
He wanted to knee him.
It looked like that.
Uh-oh, this is trouble. This is trouble.
He might stop it.
That's it. Oh, he's hurt. That's it.
That's it. It's over.
That's it. Stop it.
Damn, people are like, fuck you.
I want to see that jab again.
Oh, please don't fuck up that.
Yeah, no.
God.
Just
pull a Johnny Walker. Fucking.
Yeah. I want to see that fucking the jab that put out. That something tells me that was a slip. It's hard for me to see guys just going down from jabs unless they're running into it or they have like Golovkin jabs. Or or Tyson jabs or something. It's like my jab is probably as strong as your strongest punch, like that type of shit.
I don't know about that.
Golovkin?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
His straight jab. Someone walks into that.
Oh, I think walking in, that's different, man.
That's it. I think it just knocked him off balance. He's like, whoa, that hit me really cleanly.
Comments, Jordan.
There was one uppercut in here, I believe, that really just knocked him out.
The comments. The comments.
I got you.
Oh.
It was an uppercut. I want to see it real fast. That one, that's the one that...
Fuck.
Alright,
Faber.
Came talking to propaganda. Propaganda. I spam on my account on Facebook, but not Twitter. Propaganda. Sean Lennon said he did it because she's the only peace candidate. Did he know Gravel's going to be in there? Does he know that Tulsi's a part of Bernie Sanders, the Sanders Institute? Writing articles for it. King me. I really hope they don't give Masvidal a title shot just yet. Man. It's weird because this is where, pop culture stature comes in.
Yeah.
Because if that's McGregor, he's like, whoop.
Yeah, but that wasn't fucking.
Oh, whatever seven-second knockout.
Yeah.
Here's your title shot. Here it is.
Yeah.
Here's all the money you want.
And the funny thing is, he won too. So.
I mean, Masvidal's stock definitely went up after that.
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't built up so much before that.
No.
It was built up like that before. Like, who's this fucking guy?
Yeah.
And then he did that. It's like, yep, title shot.
Yeah, he knocked out Till, then he knocked
and
out.
UFC would go right for it because they're like, fuck, this guy's on fire. He's very popular. He did this fucking crazy thing. We need to capitalize on it and have a giant pay-per-view for it.
It's crazy that Unity for Jay had Gravel on before he blew up.
I knew about him for a while.
He told me about it.
I went back and watched those debates. I just didn't know he was in any type of political circles until he announced that. I didn't even really remember his name. I was like, oh, is that fucking guy? And I looked back at it like, this fucking guy right here.
Not to interrupt, but look at him sizing him up. It's like, I could beat the fuck out of you, right? Yeah, I watched his 2000. I think it. What was it in the year 2007, leading up to 2008? The debates.
I think it was 2008.
Oh, okay. Well, it was.
It doesn't matter. It was the build-up for the 2008 election.
It was Gravel, Biden, Obama, Clinton, and some others.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, you stand out. You're just not paying attention to you. Yeah.
Well, Kucinich would stand out as well.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just we watched a Gravel highlight reel.
I watched more of them.
You watched like more of the full
More
thing?
clips of him.
Okay.
And I could tell from the amount of time those debates were and the amount of minutes of content I got from Gravel. It's like, wow, they ignored you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's easy to look good against subpar competition. You think Darren Till's subpar?
Oh. Who said he's subpar? Oh.
I looked at Masvidal's highlights, man. That dude's no joke.
I knew Masvidal was a beast already.
Him knocking out Askren, that's one thing. I thought
even if Masvidal missed a knee, I thought Masvidal was going to end him early anyways. Honestly. I thought he was going to box the shit out of him.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It's like, dude, you move too slow. Oh, that's another thing they were killing Brendan Schaub for.
What?
He's like, Askren is a certified beast, man. You just got caught with a knee and blah, 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 blah. And
I don't know enough about him, man. But based off what I've seen, it's like I was a little worried, you know.
Just the way he looked against Robbie just looked so bad. So bad.
I was surprised how he recovered and he was able to take him down and take his back.
Yeah. It's just...
I need to see more fights, though. I'll look at the older fights.
You had to get the shit beat out of him to get there. To get to the scramble, to get to the takedown, to get to that. It wasn't like I worked my way for a takedown.
You got slammed.
It was
on
like
his head.
I got the shit kicked out of me.
You got slammed
on
on
his head. And
his
then I
head.
got to a position where I took advantage of it.
You got slammed on his head. And then the punches started fucking coming. You boys need a Mines account. Make some crypto.
Yeah, I heard about that. But I heard Tim Pool's there, too. It's making me a little weary. No, I'm just playing.
I'm open to different places. I just want to know, like, what's going on. You know? Like, what's this about over here?
And is our platform really big enough to start making money off of it? Not really.
That's not my end goal, to make money off of this, you know?
Well, the point is to be as real as possible and then hope it attracts people in order to... I mainly want to hear what other people think. I told you I'm into that whole reading the temperature. I want a more direct experience of it because I have more of an outsider's view. I want to hear more. That's why I want to be able to do like Discords and like an open thing where we have like, 6 dudes or chicks, whatever, on like Google Hangouts while we're talking. We just all talk to each other. And then shit where we're just doing videos and we talk to people. And shit where we just do videos, period. And then get to the comment section like, oh, correct us here or send us more information or whatever. I actually want that stuff. I don't say it like these other fucking YouTubers say it. Where it's like, oh, let me know what you think in the comment section. They don't read your shit. They don't read your fucking comments. Let's be real.
They only read it, I guess, if you have a blue check mark or something like that, you know.
Hit me up on Twitter. Doesn't talk to you, right?
Yeah, propaganda. Well, I'm just the strongest champion of the UFC championship. Propaganda, right?
Propaganda likes taking the back.
Right. King Me Till is facing arguably facing a 3-fight losing streak, and the majority see Askren as the 0-2 in the UFC. Well, Till isn't a bad fighter, you know. I had him winning that fight against Masvidal. Knocked out
he lost to fucking Woodley, who's a fucking savage.
He knocked out Cowboy Cerrone. You know?
He lost to Masvidal, who's a fucking savage. Even though people say
I had that Wonder Boy fight. I had that as a draw, but you know.
You might have even been leaning towards Wonder Boy, right?
If I had to give a winner, but
either way,
I would call that a draw. Personally.
Either way,
yeah.
You made it questionable for either decision,
yeah,
or a draw or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like you did that with Wonder Boy.
Mm-hmm.
You stayed strong against Woodley, then got choked out, but he fucking hit you pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Masvidal just KO'd you.
Yeah.
But Masvidal's a fucking savage too.
So
it's like, how is he not a top tier type guy? I don't know.
Tim Pool sucks on mines. And Askren's 0-2.
Talk about the
Well, Askren, that's
Ice cream?
a no contest, man. You know, that's a no contest, and he
What?
got knocked the fuck out by a flying knee. So to me, he's 0-1 or something like that, right? No wins, one loss,
in the UFC. Yeah,
one no contest.
yeah.
King me, Maya and RDA as wins. See that? Till and Askren as wins.
Oh, you're saying Maya and RDA as wins is greater than Till and Askren as wins. Yeah. I agree with that. Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Propaganda. Everyone makes money on mines. That's what makes it great and zero censorship. It would be great for the short clip you make.
For now, it's
They don't have
zero
streaming
censorship.
yet. Only 15 minutes of video.
Isn't Twitter like 2 minutes?
I know Instagram got like a 1 minute thing going on. You know?
I don't know what Twitter's is.
I said Instagram.
No, I'm saying. I was asking, isn't Twitter like 2 minutes or something like that?
I really love it though. Everyone gets paid and your data isn't sold unless you want.
Getting paid,
I wonder.
Getting paid.
I wonder.
Sell my data to Metrics so they follow me.
Can you imagine? Give us your data for $45. All right.
Just give me for some, free tickets.
It's
like
free.
Metric, I will whore your music out everywhere I go. I will sell cassette tapes out the trunk of my car. Get your shit popular. I want you to be unicorns. You're almost there. You just can't sell out when you get really popular, though.
It's like you're Jesus. You have the crown of thorns. Fuck. It's kind of fucked up. It's like you're getting crucified and shit. My children, listen to me. There's a storm. Metric is the word.
Metric. Album coming out in September.
Then the storm happens.
It was then that he was stabbed by the Holy Spear in the right side near the liver.
And then the Europeans took him down.
The dark clouds descended upon the sky. And Metric started playing.
And then he rose from the dead.
Old
And then people started to think, sometimes dead is better.
My age from the
Sometimes dead is better.
My speeding heart, credit cards.
What you put in the ground, it shouldn't come back up.
Accelerate, accumulate, move you down.
Why are you gonna make this weird?
Wound up in a
Stop it.
movie with no,
There's no singing in
story.
America, or wherever we are.
Now it's late and you are nowhere to be found.
Go drink some more beer or something. How about that? Yeah, we'll do that. No, stop it. Stop it. Anyway, it's free, open.
Emily's a fucking
It's
super
free
savage.
and open source software.
Oh, but it's a girl singing. Pussy.
I didn't say I didn't like her. I don't like it when
I'm
you
mocking.
sing.
I'm mocking anyone that will say some shit like that. And then I will wreck you. I will steal the heart and soul out of your favorite music to make Metric number one.
Twitter is by file size. It's like 500 megabytes or something.
So when I use my super editor and it shoots it at like a 1 minute clip out at like
5 gigabit biggies or something.
No, I never put anything 5 gigabytes out there. Is it because of the writing too? That it's like, okay, you can only afford 2 minutes of video.
Is this dude like 40 years old? He doesn't look like it.
No, it's like he's
Looks like he's
early
30.
30s.
Yeah. 30 something.
I don't know, he just always comes up short, man. In the like big fights.
I think it's because he doesn't make any serious changes to his game, man. That's the thing. I think that was always the biggest fucking problem.
What I know is I thought he was just like, are you doing this to like survive it? That's what I've seen from him in championship fights. Like, are you like here to survive to say, oh, at least I didn't get knocked out. Or some shit like, at least
I
I
don't
didn't
know,
get
man.
tapped out. Every time, at the end of all his fights, after all those big fights, it's like Wright needs to go now. He needs to go now. He needs to keep going now. Come on, you need a knockout.
It looks like, I don't know, man. It could be one of those things where you're looking at it, you could read it that way, or maybe this guy, it's like, for some reason, like when the game plan does not work, you know, it's just, it looks that way, you know. I don't know. I'm not defending him. I just don't know.
He fucking runs through.
I saw Cruz talk about him, like, as far as he doesn't change his game at all.
He fucking runs through, like, the lower competition.
Yeah.
If you're ranked below him, he's probably going to run through you. But if he's in that title fight, I don't know.
All I'm saying is if that guy ever, and I don't like when people say they can't, you know, because they could. You literally could, you know. You could see as far as someone making an improvement in one area of their game, like GSP.
Yeah.
'Cause that's substantial, you know. That guy never used to do that shit, like fucking take dudes down at will and shit, you know.
Yeah.
But with Faber, I'd always imagine this guy made some sort of like significant improvements to his like wrestling, boxing, striking, Muay Thai, you know, kickboxing. It's like, would I see like a big difference? Yeah. Would he win in those championship fights? Better chance, you know. Is the mullet there, or do you get rid of it?
Does he have a ponytail in the back?
Oh, he has a...
Or a man bun?
Alright,
Oh, he braided it.
okay. The surfs. What's that say? The poles.
That's right. Play that metric. Play that metric music, white boy. Sorry.
No, you're not.
I know I'm not.
And then...
Because I did know I couldn't do that.
And Emily was about to... She's watching the podcast right now. She's about to press call in. She's like... walks away. Ew, I don't know him. Fuck him. What did he say? This dude is Eddie Guerrero. I gotta see him do a head kick, and for some reason the ref doesn't stop the fight. Then he climbs on top of the cage and does a frog splash. I gotta see it.
He's ready. I like the music too.
Who is that?
No idea. It just has the vibe of it, like, oh, fight day.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Sounds like winter music.
I think of it as fall.
Did you read that?
I didn't.
You need blue check marks to be able to post big files. 500 megabytes. Right? Megabytes? For us chumps. Of course it's set up that way. So you get an advantage just by, having some sort of name. And you get a mega advantage. Like, we give you perks for it. Oh, you're a famous actress or a famous actor? We give you free products. Like shit that costs other people thousands of dollars. But for you, it's free, so you wear it around and get all the perks. The surfs, the pros, Epsilon. The prolies. I don't know. I'm like, because they make him play this song, so it's like,
If he really likes it and he has some sort of thing with it,
Didn't he say Dana White made him? That was on Rogan's podcast.
Something like
Way
that.
back in the day.
If it is now, like, oh, this is my thing, then...
If he said, fuck it, I'm going to roll with it. Sure. Yeah, creating classes. Same works on YouTube, man. All right, David Packman, go ahead, live stream the debates. Us, you're done. Oh, Nico, you have more. You have less subscribers, but more people watching your shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes your shit. There goes your 12,000 people watching at once. 12,000, like.
I know, it's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't like to talk about the numbers and money and all that shit, but that's a lot of shit he lost out on by getting clipped.
That's a lot.
And he got clipped right before the Tulsi thing as well.
Yeah.
For Tulsi and Tim Ryan. So it's like, that's so fucked up. He had more than everyone else other than the actual debates.
Yeah.
But Cedar, no problem. Packman, no problem. TYT didn't even take the risk of doing it.
No. All right. So, let's move this closer.
Prowls. It's Orwellian for proletariat. Gotcha. It's like, listen, if you touch my mustache, I'm going to kill you, okay? That's what he whispered in his ears.
No,
keep your cornrows out of my mustache, and we'll be fine, okay,
like,
son?
Listen. I could draw. Yeah. Who you got?
I really like this Ricky Simone guy.
Me too, man. But I'm gonna say favored by decision.
This is fucking tough.
That's just intuitive.
Both guys want to make a statement.
I know.
And both guys are game.
Yeah. Oh, Faber's no joke. So you could say, oh, it's been a while. I'm like, yeah, but how long has he been fighting? A long time. Ready? Former cruiserweight champion of the world. Latino Heat. Eddie Guerrero.
I'm going to go Ricky here.
All right. By what?
Decision.
Decision. All right. I got favored by decision.
Leap of faith. My better senses says favor, but
oh, for me, it's the opposite. My better senses say fucking Ricky. Eddie. Latino Heat. Propaganda has Ricky, I guess. Dude, that's weird. He does not look 40 years old at all. Not even a little. It's weird, man. Fucking freaks out here. Oh God, he wins. I have Beltron winning the fight.
See him. You ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Don't fuck with me.
Both of you, wash your hair.
If I find one thing in this mustache. Here we go.
See if Simone goes for leg kicks. Faber looks ready to rush him a bit.
Ooh. Faber get caught? No.
Both nicked each other, I believe. Oh, left hand. He's hurt.
He's hurt.
Yeah, I think he hurt him a little bit.
He did.
Oh.
Good leg kick. Watch for those this fight.
Oh! Oh, that's it! Is he surviving? Holy shit.
That's badass. Yeah.
Was it early?
Oh, was it? No, he's out, man. He looks like he's out a little bit.
Oh, he's definitely hurt.
Dude.
It's just there was a scramble.
Oh, yeah.
And then Faber got him, and Beltran immediately stopped the fight.
It looked like he didn't have an answer for those like either the hammer fist or elbows he was throwing.
No, he jumped on him, immediately stopped it. He immediately touched him to move him out of the way, and Faber kept going.
Okay. I thought he was asking him, like, "Are you good? Are you good?"
I thought he was pushing Faber off.
Let's see if Beltran try to get in that position you're talking about to the point where he's like trying to ask Ricky, like, "You okay? You okay?
Yeah.
Show me something." No.
Ooh, just missed him. Definitely super hurt. Scramble, miss. A right hand hit him, but he turned with him.
Ooh. He's trying to ask him.
Oh, okay. I thought he went on him immediately. All right.
James, close your eyes and put your hands over them for 5 seconds. What? What?
Maybe the image behind us.
Nah, I'm good.
I don't know. The images change every so often.
Like put your hand on Habib, pause, and then it's Yoel, and then it looks weird, you know? So, that's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah. Too aggressive by Simone. He caught him.
Guerrero.
By Guerrero. He caught him, but...
Was it left hand? Left hook?
I believe so.
It looks
Faber's
like Faber doesn't
tough,
panic
man.
in that. He doesn't panic. He doesn't panic in those situations, man. No?
Huh?
No?
No, that he doesn't panic.
That's right.
He's too seasoned, too intelligent of a fighter. Too much experience.
Bag who on 3? What are you talking about?
V for Vendetta.
And there's a little room right over there for that. Good for Faber, man.
Yeah. Now, does that put him immediately in the ranked? I would think so.
Yeah.
Because he had to be top 10. Definitely top 10.
I think that was the first time he got finished.
5?
It might have been the first time this guy got finished. This guy was on a little streak, you know?
That dude was 15-1.
Oh, really? Was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm talking about where was Faber. This guy was ranked 15, I believe. Where was Faber when he left?
He left on
top 10 for sure, right?
Something like that. He won his last fight. Yeah. Faber's like, Bisping's like, you're not gonna beat you up, right? I could win. I can beat you up. You can't tell I'm 40 years old. You just lie about your age. No one will know. Yeah, I'm 33. I can see that. Ooh.
10 years ago?
Cejudo's 30-something years old, man.
Okay.
He looks like he's 28.
Wasn't he like Olympics and shit like that at that age?
He's starting out or something. I don't know.
Oh, maybe as a joke. You called him out?
Maybe. Pause, Bisping. Bisping should know better. Ooh, that would have knocked him out.
Yeah. He had him. He fucking slipped as he was going
Yeah.
into it.
Ooh.
See that?
Yeah,
back foot
that would have
slipped
been like fucking
dead.
MVP KO type of shit.
See, he did put second arm in, but he pulled it back out.
Okay.
Beltran, he was like,
I want to see that dude make, huge improvements into those parts of his game that he was lacking,
if he did, we weren't allowed to see it here.
I know.
Too fast.
That's like the bad part about seeing like I'm not saying this was one of those things, but one of those running flying KOs from the knee, like a flying knee KO. It's like 5 seconds. Like I didn't get to see you, like truly beat this guy. Pause.
Now using a UFC scale, not my personal scale.
Mm-hmm.
I think my thoughts of what I think the UFC would do. I think they'd give him a shot against Cejudo. I think they can build it. I think Faber has the name to do it. Dillashaw has gone. Garbrandt's got KO'd. Cruz is probably rehabbing still or
Well,
something.
Cejudo is probably gonna fight what's his name first, the guy that knocked out Garbrandt, I think. Right?
Oh yeah.
Fighting him.
That's already official.
I don't know. I'm looking at who's in line right now for a shot.
I don't think so. I think the guy fighting Garbrandt was like the UFC wanted Garbrandt to just end him. Like Dana White's like, I hope you don't win. I hope you don't
I hope
win.
I'm not confusing this with somebody else.
I believe I know who you're talking about.
And there's what's his name, Benavidez, right?
Joseph Benavidez at flyweight.
Yeah.
He had several chances to fight Mighty Mouse and got wrecked both times.
Talking about right now. Are you in line for a shot?
Yeah, but
Cejudo has 2 belts.
Cejudo has 2 belts, and that means he has more options, which means he's more likely to take the money option, which is what gives me more clout and more money. And Benavidez is not that fight.
I'm talking about who's next in line.
Okay, so you're using a actual scale as opposed to the UFC scale.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Look, who's at flyweight? That's a money
Aria
fight.
Stock
Who's
enters the
who's
cage.
who's at flyweight? That's a money fight. Nobody. So either way, he's gonna have to defend that belt
or give it up,
or give it up
and take the money. Take the money.
More money if you have 2 belts.
Give me the money.
Dumbass.
Well, there's the thing. You could drop the belt, move up,
Oh, then go fight
lose
for it
the
again.
belt, then go back down and
Yeah.
win the belt, and then go challenge the belt again because he clears out the
I
division.
never lost it. I never defended it either. Yeah. That's why I always
those
hated.
2 title guys got options, man.
I never liked that when it came to with McGregor, man. It's like, dude, you never defended your fucking belt. I want to see you defend it,
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
To be fair.
Huh?
Oof. Yeah, you're right. Kingme says Cejudo won't draw and is now holding up 2 divisions. Not for long. Wow. He has some time because he beat the shit out of Moraes.
He beat the shit out of him? Or he knocked him out?
Moraes looked good in the first round.
Oh, that's right. Then that was that after that.
And he started getting slower. Cejudo started getting faster. He just beat the shit out of him.
They're lucky Connor left 145. He was destroyer in his featherweight run.
Yeah, he was murking people.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
No, he was. I'd like to see him fight Aldo again. I'd like to see him fight Holloway. I'd like to see him fight Ortega. I think those are legit challenges for him.
Yeah.
Especially Holloway now. I might have McGregor winning that fight, though.
Yeah.
I don't like how Holloway just stays in the pocket like that. I hate that shit. I hate it. You know? It's like, dude, you could be so much deadlier, man. Like, he could have... That fight he had against Ortega, where he took damage too because he stayed in the pocket too long. It's like, dude, you could have fucking dominated him that night. Imagine a guy who does not get tired, who has really good cardio, lands when he needs to, gets out of danger's way, steps right back in, you know, to do it again. Because Ortega's like, I'll get hit, and then I'll deal my damage, and it didn't work. But
that's Holloway's thing too.
Holloway, from what I understand, will stay in there a lot longer than he needs to deal more damage. And I could be wrong about that. But if his main thing is, I believe he's a bigger guy. But then when he's at 155, he's not so big, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, he's like 5'11", 145 pounds. But, I could be wrong. That's just what I remember, you know? I would wish to see guys do that more rather than, oh fuck, I'll get my head kicked around and punched around, you know.
Volkanovski would stand a good chance against Conor.
Volkanovski. I don't remember him. The name escapes me. You know.
145.
I mean, the face, yeah. If it's who I think it is, yeah, I agree. If it's who I think it is, I would agree.
So many names.
Arya Stock. She's doing that wrong. That's a horrible deadlift. Not horrible, but it wasn't good. Shit's not loading? No worries.
I'm going to bring something to the table. Aspen has not faced or ever felt before.
Yeah, this dude's a fucking savage. We just watched him beat the shit. Like, impressive.
Oh, he's a savage, yeah. Yep. There's a lot of guys I'd like to see, you know?
Why playing the
Pause,
fucking Last of the Mohicans theme song?
That's a show, right?
Movie. Daniel Day-Lewis. Yeah. Savage. His first loss was his fourth fight. After that, he just won everything. Last fight, he beat Aldo. Unanimous decision. Before that, he beat Chad Mendez, TKO.
Oh.
Before that, he beat Darren Elkins, unanimous decision. Before that, he beat Jeremy Kennedy, TKO.
I think I had Aldo. His last fight was Aldo, right?
Yeah.
I had Aldo winning that fight.
I believe I did, too.
Yeah. He's a beast, though.
Yeah.
That's another fight, man. It's like, imagine, like, Aldo against McGregor again. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. He got knocked out, like, so fucking fast that you didn't get to actually see, like, oh, like, McGregor, how would you do against this guy, you know, for more than, like, 2 rounds? You know?
Yeah. What if Aldo decided to step out, let you move forward really fast?
Oh, because he caught him.
Reset.
He got him, too, man.
Yeah. Just didn't hurt him at all.
No, it didn't hurt him at all whatsoever. Or even RDA, you know, at 155. I would have loved to see that. But Aldo beating him, I think you might want to rewatch that. One, I didn't say he did. Two, if that's what you mean. I'm sure you're not, but I want to leave no room. Yeah, he could beat him. Yeah. He could. Very possible. At the same time, though, McGregor's a way bigger man with way more power.
Yeah. What's up with these slow songs?
But Aldo could 100. He could beat him, definitely. Let's see if she gets booed.
The other girl's from Sacramento, I believe.
Oh, she's getting booed.
Crowd may not know she's from Sacramento, but
Oh, this girl?
no. The laddie, the lassie,
We'll call her Laddie.
the fair lassie.
That's fucked up if we call her Laddie.
No, we didn't have Aldo winning the fight. We picked Aldo before the fight.
Oh, I had Aldo winning that fight. I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't.
I believe if it's a fight I'm thinking of, I think I had him winning.
As soon as I looked up the dude's face, I'm like, oh, okay, I remember him.
I'll have to
I
rewatch
picked
that.
Aldo. I'm sure I picked Aldo before the fight, and then
See, now I thought he was talking about me like hypothetically thinking of a longer fight against him, Aldo and McGregor, not the Aldo versus Volkanovski. See, now
Are you talking about Aldo versus McGregor or Aldo versus Volkanovski, King Me?
he's probably talking about what I said. I said I had Aldo winning that fight.
Beforehand? Or you mean if the fight...
He might be a little all over the place.
You're talking about Aldo versus McGregor, right?
I had mentioned a hypothetical longer fight with Aldo and McGregor.
That's what I was going to say after.
So I believe he is talking about what I said as far as I had Aldo winning that fight, his last fight, the one he just lost. From what I remember,
Okay.
at least from what I remember me thinking at the time, I thought I had Aldo winning that.
Aldo's last fight.
Yeah, and he lost that last fight he just had.
No, that's Volkanovski's last fight.
Unless I'm getting the guy confused with someone else, you know.
It's figured out.
Propaganda, I had Rick winning. Rick was always my guy. With a name like Rick, you're bound to get... What?
Yeah, that was Aldo's last fight.
I thought he won that. From what I remember, you know. From what
I
I
had
remember myself
Volkanovski
saying.
winning that fight.
I'll have to rewatch
If I remember,
it
I think I had him winning pretty easily, too.
then. I could be bugging. I don't remember what I said. I'll have to go look back at the video, my reaction.
I thought you meant you had Aldo before the fight. Like, oh, I picked him to win that fight.
Mm-mm.
I know.
Now I don't remember. Now I don't.
I'm very sure I picked Aldo to win the fight, but
I'm trying to
had
remember, like,
Volkanovski
think
winning
like
the
this.
fight.
I don't remember. Like, I remember. It's like one of these things where it's like we saw Romero fight Robert Whittaker twice, and in the second fight, I remember us picking Romero, but
As the winner, yeah.
The first fight I don't remember, but intuition tells me, like, did Romero beat you? First fight?
First fight, I have Whittaker.
I don't remember.
I remember that one.
I don't
remember, specific details and all that shit. But I remember my feeling of it, where it was like, oh, Whittaker won that first fight, and I had Yoel in that second fight.
I'm talking about like a feeling, so I don't fucking remember at all. I really don't. I'm gonna have to look at the video.
If I remember the first fight, Yoel started gassing out, and Whittaker took control and won the fight.
Mhm.
I believe.
I just don't remember. King Me, I thought you meant you scored Aldo over Volkanovski, LOL. I thought it was weird because even Brazil scored at 30-27 to Volkan. Laughed my ass off. Well,
Yeah, I had Volkanovski.
I'm trying to remember what I said, and I thought I had Aldo winning that fight. I just don't remember, so I'm going to have to look back on it.
I think you had Volkanovski too.
I don't remember, man.
I really think so.
I don't remember. I want to hear Moy go wild on James and Jordan. If he has nothing to really decide, I don't really get. I don't want to. Propaganda, break out the low blows. Break out the low blows. I don't low blow nobody. What?
Wow, minus 135 favorite. I don't know shit about this woman.
Me either.
Other than she looks a little like Arya Stark.
A brolic.
A brolic Arya Stark.
Aspen. Like, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Freak is
I
this?
remember I watched that when I was down south, dude. I didn't even know what the fuck it was. I had no idea True Detective was like an actual thing. And I just saw Colin Farrell with a mustache.
Oh,
He
dude.
just beat the fuck out of that kid's dad.
They turned that show around to where the beginning shit that I thought, I'm like, is this a comedy?
Yeah.
Is it a comedy? When they turned it around so well in the ending of the show, I'm like, that makes this look good. Like, it makes it look better than it was before.
I enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
was watching it.
Season 2 is better than Season 1. Season 2 is the best one, if you ask me.
Think so?
If you ask me.
I heard people say the first season was better.
I gotta rewatch the first season, but right now
I never
have
saw
it. I saw it in, like, bits and pieces. Herb Dean was here tonight? I didn't even notice.
Something tells me de Randamie, right? That's how you say her name? I got her winning this fight by decision. You know what? I'm going to say third round TKO, de Randamie. And I don't know shit. That's a fucking guess in
Yeah.
the wind.
My guess is first round knockout, de Randamie. I don't know much about Ladd, but de Randamie's tight, and
Good jab.
watch out for counters. She's a little jittery, a little too aggressive.
Oh, that's it. Oh, no.
Was that early? I saw that from the...
I looked away, and then someone gets dropped.
I saw it. Clear
Yeah,
as day.
first one ended with Mero on his back. Second, Yoel did enough, but still wouldn't be Chant. Also because he missed weight, and then he wouldn't have won the belt. So I believe that's why they gave the decision to Whitaker. But it's like, you didn't win that fight. Yeah.
I just saw a jittery, too aggressive person. I'm like, de Randamie's like, dun, dun, dun. You're going to get fucking clocked.
Yeah.
And she caught her with her right hand. Too aggressive.
Oh, flush. So I want to see that left hand.
I want to see if there's an early stoppage.
Oh, that's early. That's early.
Where'd she get hit? In the chest?
That's early, dude. That's an early
I
stoppage.
want to see where she got hit. In the chest, in the armpit. Looked like.
Oh, they just restart the fight.
She's
I wish
like-
they would do that, you know? Fuck, she just this person just can't catch a break, you know?
Yeah. Grant, she fucking cold cocked her.
You won the
Point
fight.
blank.
Yeah, but you didn't win the fight. You didn't knock her out, you know? That's a bad stoppage by her being.
It's okay. You killed the Night King in season 8.
She has that face that's like, you didn't win. Shut the fuck up. Like, listen.
She hit her.
She's like,
Whoa.
listen. You're young. You'll learn one day. You'll learn
It's not
that.
about winning. It's about the perception of winning.
Sullivan, because I don't know how to say that first name. Ho, ho, ho.
Jehazi.
There you
I
go.
probably fucked that up.
Hey, listen. You said it, not me. Sullivan. Equally, what it's all about.
Or do you mean equality is what it's all about? I don't know.
Maybe he's running and he like put that down. You know. Maybe he's multitasking and.
I just got crisscross. See, we had the co-main event where I thought, like, oh, did they stop that early? Like, I was immediately thinking, like, because I saw Beltran's arm move. Like, oh, did he stop it early and then Faber kept going? But no, he didn't stop him. Shit was 100% legitimate. Then the main event.
Yeah, that was a bad stop.
She gets clipped, and I'm like, oh, she's out.
Yeah.
But then, of course, as these fights go, seconds later, you can tell, like, oh, that was too early. She's completely coherent. When she went to the ground, and de Randamie went to clock her, hit her in the titty.
He said equality.
That's not a knockout.
Maybe Herb Dean saw that. He's like, no titty should get hit like that.
Yeah, no.
Propaganda.
You can't have one titty swollen where it's.
I told you UFC is fake. Sure it is. Interracial.
Granted, I think Ladd was going to get rocked. I think Ladd was going to get messed up the rest of the fight anyways.
I thought so too. How are you happy? Did you? Fuck. Look at her.
Let's be real. She fucking hit her clean.
She did,
and
but it's
stunned
like
her.
that
was a flash knockdown.
You know how pissed I would be if I saw that and someone, oh fuck, I didn't really fucking finish her. I knocked her down. I knocked her ass down.
More than a knockdown. That was a flash knockout. That was a flash. The lights went out for a second, then they came back on. That's what a flash knockout is.
Didn't win.
You play fucking Fight Night. You should know this.
She didn't win. If someone's like, "What the fuck? What happened? Like, why? Like, I'm okay." And it's like, "Oh, no one won. No one won." Let's see what she says here. Like, maybe she didn't see it, you know? But I doubt it. You caught her fucking flush.
Yeah.
No, that's bad stoppage. When someone's like this, like getting prepared for you to fucking come down. He's like, yep, okay. This one's like, yep, I'm not gonna say anything here. Shit happens.
Season 8, motherfuckers.
You know you didn't lose.
I think she was about to lose. But.
Yeah, but early stoppage, so you never know, man.
She's got to learn how to.
You never know.
It's like de Randamie's not, just someone you just run up and hit them.
No,
she's
definitely not.
She's got to learn that shit.
Oh, from what I saw there,
tight defense.
From what I saw
hard,
there,
man.
it looked like, oh, you're gonna get knocked out eventually, you know.
Yeah. All right, I'll read these. Shahazi Sullivan, interracial gay pride. Go fuck yourself.
What?
Interracial gay pride. It's a gay joke, see? He's clever. He or she or it is clever.
Gotcha.
I apologize for that, sorry. I don't know, watch it be Muay Thai the whole time.
I just remember we asked him to fucking, like, in detail tell us why, and then nothing.
Tell me why.
I remember that shit.
That was a fucking quick night. It's only 10:30.
Yeah, I know.
10:30 Western time.
Propaganda, who is a cute girl fighter with the cornrows and hairy armpits in your graphics behind you? Fuck.
That's Aspen Ladd.
Aspen.
That's Arya Stark from Game of Thrones on steroids. And stilts. Surgically implanted stilts to make her taller. Alright, I guess that's it.
Mm-hmm.
What did you have to talk to my son about?
Maybe I just want to ask him about some stolen property.
I'll play it too loud.
But you want to call him out and maybe we can take care of this, right here.
It's like,
You don't even have to tell him this.
I see that, I'm like, this guy's gonna beat the fuck out of my kid. someone's gonna get shot. Man. Yo, look at this. I was like, oh.
You piece of shit have his dad in front of him.
Man's with the police.
Yeah.
He says he has something to ask you.
I like to bully kids. Ass, pen. 12 years old and you're already evil as fuck. Hey, you get something. You gonna run out of your dad? Take a look. Hey, he's doing this for you.
Jesus Christ.
Stop. I got you off, kid. See people in pain. If you ever bully or hurt anybody again, I'll come back and butt fuck your father with your mom's headless corpse on this goddamn lawn.
Just like, what the fuck is this? I remember now. I'm remembering my feeling watching it.
Fuck you.
I was like, what?
Dude, he just walks away. Jesus.
Dirty cops.
Fuck.
All right, that's
That
it.
was
Boys, you should watch. Isn't he the weatherweight champ?
Weather.
Boys, you should watch the David Dole versus Jimmy vid. It's so funny. Ron freaks out. I've watched it before.
What are you talking about?
I watched it live as it was happening.
What?
That one dude, he's Canadian, and I forgot what they were talking about. But there's a disagreement, and Jimmy sort of fell back, and Ron Bacone was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, he became Jimmy Dore all of a sudden.
Oh, really?
And at the end, Jimmy's like, whoa, that's my job. What are you doing? Yeah, I've watched that before. Just skip over the kids' analysis. It's that progressive.
Oh, I don't like that guy, man. You TMZ fucking. Yeah. I mean, to me, it's like him and Tim Pool are fucking annoying, but
Tim Pool's worse than me.
he is worse. I was about to say that.
He wins. He's the winner.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, that's it from us.
More added to you.
That's it from us. Please subscribe if you like, comment. I don't know why you would, but go ahead anyways. I don't read a lot of comments on this channel. It's just us talking shit. I read the comments on our main channel. Alright, I'll play it. Why not? It's going to be a long clip. What's it? It's on Progressive Voice channel.
I'll check it out.
I'll play it right now. It's not that long. Progressive Voice. Some guy named himself New Progressive Voice. And he already has a better channel than that kid's channel.
Really? That's fucking funny. Imagine that. New Joe Rogan experience.
We could honestly do that. But he'd, this motherfucker would.
Yeah, he would fucking.
He'd snitch or something.
Yeah. I told my friend that he fucking copyrighted
like,
us.
whatever, man. Whatever.
I told him. I told my friend he copyrighted us.
Oh, yeah. Is this old? Alright.
Oh, there's this shit too.
Alright, here we go. Alright.
Oh, it's season 3. No, it's not.
Season 2.
This shit.
Where with
Hold on,
Colin
he's like-
Farrell?
Yeah, hold on.
That's season 2.
There's this shit where he's like,
Alright, I'm playing this.
He's like, "Where's your shoes?" I was like, "Oh no."
Oh, his kid?
Yeah.
Alright, we're playing this. Here we go.
And I'll chime in once we are done watching this clip.
It's really tough to take, though, from a guy living in a country with health care, multiple viable parties, and a parliamentary system. Tell me I got to vote for fucking Joe Biden. That's kind of amazing.
You don't live in a parliamentary system, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Oh, this guy.
Change
I
the
know.
system. Change the system.
Well, I'm not voting for Joe Biden, no matter.
So actually, I wanna jump in really quick there. So
Like Rompicon's
Jimmy
the
Dore
one
seems
that
to be
really
the king
steps
of
up.
non sequiturs, where it's just like random logical points that don't logically follow. You somehow connect the dots. Like it doesn't make any sense. So how does? Here's my question, right? My immediate question is: so you say making a point to David Dole, and I guess the policies of Joe Biden for healthcare, which we actually don't know his policy on healthcare because he hasn't told us. Well, we're assuming that it's closer to our opinion than Donald Trump's. And so what does telling you to vote for Joe Biden have to do with him being in Canada or being, like, entitled or something like that? Jimmy Dore really does seem to be the king of non sequiturs.
I think we could have assumed Biden's healthcare policy.
Yeah.
He was sort of vice president when Obamacare came around.
I heard someone talking about how like Biden care is basically Obamacare.
Nah, yeah.
So it's like,
And Obamacare is basically Romney care. And all of them are tailored to benefit the insurance companies.
Yeah, so it's like
Not people.
you're not being super specific. You're king of non sequiturs. If that's what he's saying. So it's like, I mean,
Jamal Thomas already called this guy a TYT dick rider, basically.
really,
Yeah.
that's sad. Oh.
Yeah, let's continue.
Matter what, and there's a lot of people like me, and so a lot of people like to be angry at people like me, and what I always say is that if people like me had as much power as you pretend I did, you'd be a lot fucking nicer to me. Because if I actually had the power to swing elections, don't you think you'd need me and you'd try to butter me up? Otherwise, you have the shittiest voter outreach I've ever seen in my life.
No, yeah, 100. Yeah, when it comes to actually convincing voters, I don't think it really makes sense to go after them and get angry at them to try and change their mind. Generally, that's not how that isn't really. You can't be persuasive in that way. If you want to win an argument, you have to understand where that person's coming from. And like in your case, I completely understand. You never wanted to vote for Joe Biden. I 100% understand. I would just say, I think it would be a lot worse under Trump. And I think right now it's worse under Trump than it would be under Hillary.
But there's a lot of cyclical problems. David,
Now, before Iran,
Oh, I remember this.
ethers
now.
this motherfucker.
My bad. I remember this. I saw this.
Yeah.
I for some fucking reason, I thought you said this dude gets the better of Jimmy Dore for a second.
No.
I remember now.
I forgot what the argument was about.
Calm down.
before
I remember
played.
now. This dude tears him a new asshole, basically. He's like,
Okay.
Like
Too visual. You're gonna get us kicked off of YouTube.
oh, stop
when you
it.
do stuff like that.
If they can't handle
Could be
this shit,
kids watching. Do you hear the crackle in my voice?
you could argue
It's
that
Academy
majority
Award
people
winning.
here are kids.
Fair enough.
So,
Fuck them kids.
fuck the children. It's like, fuck, George. Used to drive my mom crazy, boys. Pause. I hate him in his voice, lol. Oh, progressive voice. David Dole, is that how you say his name?
Yeah, why not?
David Dole has gotten angry at me on a live stream. He is a hypocrite.
Why'd he get angry at you?
Maybe because he made fun of his fucking shirt. You know. All right, let's see. Come
You
on.
look like Tim Pool sounds Wonder Bread. He looks Wonder Bread. So you
Yeah.
look boring.
No, the most boring dude is that dude that always wears like
what's in the
plaid.
style?
You know what I'm talking about? That
What's
dude that
in
always
style?
wears plaid.
Huh? Nothing wrong with plaid. Just
No,
is
son.
the look
the guy
of
that
the
always
fucking guy.
wears plaid. That one dude, the white dude. You know who the fuck I'm talking about. Come on, son.
On where?
We looked at his channel a couple times, man.
Oh, the dude whose face never changes. Just
Yeah.
his shirt.
Yeah.
From if you made a flip book of his thumbnails, it'd just be his face staying exact same
Yeah,
thing.
him. That's what I'm
his
talking about.
outfit changing.
Yeah. All right, let's hear it.
Here's Ron ethering this motherfucker.
there's a lot of cyclical problems that are connected with this. First of all, let's say hypothetically Joe Biden is president, is our next president. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully Joe Biden's not our next president. But let's say hypothetically he is. It would be a very underwhelming presidency. It would be a very center right wing at best presidency. and then the Republicans could nominate a baby with holding a gun and a Nazi flag, and that Republican baby would win the next presidential election. Also, you would have a populace of people who thought, gee, we had another 4 years of left-wing policies and our lives didn't get better. So now all
You
of a
could
sudden...
you could also try to primary Joe Biden. I mean, you have a movement right now within the Democratic Party that is a progressive movement that's starting to grow. They're already coming out against Joe Biden.
I agree, but it isn't as simple as just going the lesser of two evils. And you know what I experienced in 2016, David? I experienced friends of mine who lived in swing states who voted for Hillary Clinton because they were so scared of Trump, and they cried in their car because they had to vote for such an awful nominee. I live in California, a safe state, so I pulled the lever for Jill Stein, not just for myself, but for them and for this country. So I want you to say to me that I was wrong. That's what I want from you. I want you to say to me that I was wrong.
There are people that had their family members deported by Donald Trump. I think there
are people that had family members deported by Barack Obama.
Is a little more important. Those people that lost
Ether.
family members is a little more important than somebody crying over a vote.
Wow, I thought usually I'm the one who gets...
A little more important than crying over a vote. I'm like, oh yeah, well, you're voting for someone who just promised like no-fly zones and shit, and yeah, they have a history of war mongering.
You wanted us to vote for Hillary Clinton? And who's to say she'd be better than Trump? Let's look at that honestly. Let's really look at that.
Yeah.
Would she actually, on paper, be better than Donald Trump? I don't think so. I really don't think so.
I don't think so either. But either way,
Trump might go after Iran, but Hillary was going after Syria.
Either way, for me.
In fact, her conflict would have came earlier. I mean, I'll just be real about it.
To me, it's, you kill someone, you take advantage of a group of people. See, there's like a shit bag that I have, and one little wrong thing, you're in it. So.
But in the context of their argument,
yeah, I get it.
Anyone but Trump. It's like, well, what would Hillary have done?
Yeah. I think it's kind of obvious.
Are we going to take what she says at face value?
I think it's pretty obvious what she would have done.
Should we take her? Should we take the hidden emails, or should we take her for what she says out loud?
Let me read this real quick.
I would do this.
I understand. Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah. Because I suggested we support the Canadian Communist Party because they are anti-war and on the right side of most issues. He voter shamed me and said, why would I vote or support a party who has no chance in winning? Hi, this is the guy.
Well, he seems like a propped up pussy. Let's be real.
Yeah. Don't waste your vote. You can't vote for that person. They're not going to win.
Propped up by these MSNBC light YouTubers.
Yeah, I could see that.
They prop him up, and then all their followers also go to him.
So it's like
they give
that
him
guy,
trash commentary to keep things the same way.
That guy gaining followers is like them keeping like a footnote, you know.
They'll tote Bernie. They'll be like, come on, Bernie. Bernie lost. All right, we got to vote Biden. Come on, guys. Let's vote Biden. Like,
you boys.
There's no room for you over here.
Yeah.
For me. It's like, you have no room over here.
You boys got to make this a clip so I can share your video instead of mini Sank or Jank, LOL.
Oh, mini Jank.
Yeah, I forgot. You're supposed to say Jank Uger. Wow, both of them were punks.
He's a buster.
Right. This dude?
They're all busters.
This dude's that shit you find behind the fridge. You know what I'm saying?
Let's hear more.
Then somebody crying over a vote.
Wow, I
go back. Let's see that again. See that again. See that's here. Pause it. All right. There's some shit where you're in a shouting match, and this has happened to me before. You know, where it's like, oh, I know I fucked up, and there's like a little thing you do. You know, like someone crying over a vote. It's like, yo, you are a pussy. What the fuck you just say? What? What'd you just say? Someone crying over the fact that they felt, even though they're probably absolutely 100% wrong. Oh, I have to vote for her because if I don't, then this like Jill Stein, I can't vote for her. No one's gonna vote for her. I'll be wasting my vote. Oh, you bought into that bullshit. That's on you. But someone, intentions, like you said, reading the room. As far as someone feeling like it's a moral obligation to vote for this person, a lesser of two evils, even though it's absolutely wrong. Them feeling guilty over it. Well, it's somewhat of a good thing, isn't it? They cried over a vote.
These guys
it's like, dude, someone should fucking put on a rubber glove and slap the fuck out of you, man.
These guys are better off just saying, I have no rational reason why I'm voting for Biden. I just don't want Trump, and there's no real reason behind it. It's just something about it.
I mean, look.
That's a better answer than you'd rather have Trump over Biden? It's like, look who you're comparing here.
Yeah.
What the freak? You'd rather have Trump over Hillary? Like, look who you're fucking comparing.
Yeah. I mean, here, play it. Watch his face when he says that shit.
Yeah, I know. He does the fade away.
Yeah.
Is a little
There
more
are people
important.
that have people
Those
deported
people
by
that
Barack
lost their
Obama,
family
too.
members is a little more important than somebody crying over a vote.
Wow, I thought usually I'm the one who gets
Spot that
usually
shit
I'm
out.
the one who gets heated. This is funny that I'm not the one. But
Jesus Christ! So as you guys just saw there, obviously it
I
got
wanna hear of this guy.
really heated there, and Ron Placone is
Ron Placone needs to shut the fuck up and vote Hillary. I want to hear him say that.
Progressive voice?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
basically saying he's like really heated there, and Ron Placone is basically saying he's like, he brings up the story of him having friends who cried in their car for after voting for Hillary. Now I think a lot of you guys are going to react to that, kind of being like, oh, he's kind of being pretty hyperbolic here, and it seems to be a bit of a sort of I don't know, you know, it's just some sort of hyperbole, right, of storytelling. I actually don't think that we should in any way belittle or minimize those sort of pains or whatever it is you want to call that, because having to vote for Hillary Clinton truly is a nightmare, no doubt, and I really...
Why is it in terms of having to vote?
You don't have to.
There is no have to.
What?
What the
Everyone
freak?
could say, fuck this. I'm not voting for either one of them. This one's a fuck. This one, I don't know shit about this person. They're dog whistling ideas. But as far as what's your policy, we're not getting any. I can't vote for you. You're an unknown, dude. Fuck you.
Well, James.
Hold on. For real. And then you got Hillary Clinton, who's obviously corrupt. Oh, we're not going to vote. Fuck them. Fuck them both. Fuck them both.
But James.
What?
Hillary's going to build less concentration camps.
Less?
Yeah.
So there's going to be some concentration camps.
Don't look at that. Look at the word less.
Less.
Think about it. You go to Walmart. What does less mean? It means you're paying a lower price.
Right.
It's less.
You know, I have the sudden urge.
Less means good.
I have a sudden urge to go to Price Chopper now. Just buy as much as I can. Cause, you know, fuck. In Walmart. Hey, you know what? Let's go shill ourselves to Pepsi and Cola. So that way, I can just sell my soul even more, and I can join their team. Then when I look at myself in the mirror, you know, I can cry so much to a point where I don't create any more tears. My tear ducts are just fucked now. And not only that, eventually I won't be able to see myself in the mirror because I have no soul, like these fucks. And then maybe then I can wear plaid.
Too complicated, James.
Oh, yeah?
Think about it. Would you rather have 4 babies dead or 5 babies dead? This is a simple answer.
Oh.
Less is better. Less is more. What don't you get about that?
Maybe it's because I didn't go to an Ivy League school. Maybe that's the reason. That or law school? Is that what it's like over there? I guess.
Yeah.
You know? Something like that.
Yeah. So there's
Non sequitur.
So there's like 16 minutes left. I'll play a little bit of it just to hear. I want to hear what this guy's response to all this is.
Yeah.
This may be a long-winded answer. We'll get to your propaganda.
You know, I understand why people would, you know, cry in their car or whatever if they're in a swing state.
Why?
That, you know, that had to vote for Hillary Clinton.
Didn't have
you know,
to.
but as David points out there, and I think that that's sort of the logical response, is that I understand that, you know, you really had a struggle to vote for Hillary Clinton because of how, like, shitty of a person Hillary Clinton is. But the simple problem is that the amount of damage that is incurred under a Donald Trump presidency, stuff that is not, it's not, like, some of this stuff isn't reversible, guys. Like, remember, SCOTUS judges, and we know, Jimmy, I don't even know if Jimmy Dores admitted to this or owned up to the fact that he was totally dead wrong on this whole Supreme Court thing, because he's such a doofus. He thought that the Democrats could somehow block not just one SCOTUS nominee, guys. He said multiple SCOTUS nominees, and on top of that, you know, he was basically saying...
Is that the one thing you got from that little exchange that they had?
Supreme Court justice, compromise your morals to get justice. Compromise your morals to get justice. What the fuck? Does that make any sense?
I don't understand.
Any world?
It's weird, right? These filters that some of these fuckers have.
It's
It's
cognitive
pretty obvious
dissonance.
what the fuck happened right here.
It's cognitive dissonance, and it might even be corruption to be like, I was right. You needed to vote for Hillary.
It's literally like I show you here. Look, I show you two colors. I show you red and blue. And for some fucking reason, you see yellow.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Is that how you're reading this? I don't understand. Like, what's going on here? He was wrong by the Supreme Court justices. It's like, is that all you got out of that exchange that Jimmy? He's talking about Jimmy Dore and
Sam Cedar.
yeah, that little exchange that they had.
Yeah.
That's what you got out of it. That's the biggest thing you got out of it.
See, Sam was right. Trump got Supreme Court justices nominated and
take a win
elected or whatever the fuck. It's like, okay.
You take a win wherever you can get, I guess, right?
Like Hillary has already killed children.
Yeah.
And probably will kill more.
If she had the chance.
It's like she's already killed children.
Yeah.
Already. That's already happened. End of discussion. Period. That's it. It's
I'd say
over.
she killed people in general, so just people.
Children had a little more emphasis on it for how fucked up it is.
It's fucked up regardless for me.
I agree. But,
Just saying.
you know.
But they killed women and children. It's like killing people in general. I'm not saying you, but killing people and killing anybody should have a fucking effect. You know, the effect of fuck them, fuck them, fuck them.
Yeah, but anyone can play mental gymnastics as in he had a gun.
I can go there.
Yeah, but I'm saying they can play the mental gymnastics of
We can go there.
he had a gun. So
You like this?
as opposed to
I know what you're saying.
baby who
Which is why I'm
can't
saying-
you can't even hold a gun.
This is what I'm saying though. It's like
Complete innocence. Period. Point blank.
This is what it will
No
be.
way around it.
This will be at the end. The reason why I always say this, you know, it's like, okay, like, oh, no matter who, I get what you're saying, but imagine it's like them benching fucking 50 pounds, straight up 50 pounds. That's it in total. Now I put 350 on there. And they're really struggling. Now I put about 80 more pounds, and it fucking falls in their neck. That's the way it's supposed to be.
I might have missed that metaphor.
But it's children; they're innocent. Sure.
Oh, okay.
You sure you want to continue? It's getting heavy. It could spot you. You sure? All right.
Okay.
Either there's an animal in here, or I'm hearing shit.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not hearing shit.
It's OCD, man. I hear everything.
Mm.
I can hear people talking in my room, dude.
Let me read some of these.
Windows open, but you know, it's like fuck. I can hear this shit.
Canada had a communist government in...
Sorry.
Okay. Canada had a communist government in Saskatchewan, and he didn't even know that. He pretends to be educated. Ha 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 ha. That was the best David Dole impression. Talking about you and the neck crank.
It's just what I see out of these
Fidget.
motherfuckers.
He used to run in local politics for the Green Party. Now he is NDP or die. I don't know what that is. National Democratic Party? I don't know. Hyperbole is the use of exaggeration as a rhetorical device or figure of speech in rhetoric. It is also sometimes known as auxesis. Fucking word is that? You copy and paste in Google definitions. So, I think he's just gonna go on justifying the David Dole's.
It's the guys that it looks like they have little to no moral compass is the fuckers that I dislike the most. Because look, I'll take the guys that have one, but they get it wrong.
Yeah.
Over the guys that are like, well, obviously the logical answer is this. It's like, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Like, look at David Packman, right? It's like that dude, as opposed to a Ryan Dawson, or a Kyle Kalinske.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, fuck, dude. There's a big difference between these three.
Yeah.
Two dudes give me an incredible amount of evidence that shows that they have some sort of moral fiber here. Packman looks like a fucking soulless fucking ghost up there.
But you can't determine that from watching videos.
It's like, it just makes you straight want to go, like, dude, go fuck yourself. Shove a pole up your ass and fucking hop down the street.
When did we hear
Huh?
when did we hear a crack in David Pakman's voice? As far as like, is that emotion?
It's when Jimmy Dore, when he found out Jimmy Dore censored someone mentioning Sam Cedar. I'm like, are you fucking like gleeful?
No, that's not it.
What?
That's fucking. I don't know if that's a crack of it. That's a.
It was a gleam in his eye. My bad.
Yeah, that's like exoneration. Like, I told you. This was.
All right,
what I'm talking about is when the YouTube algorithms.
Oh, this is disgusting. I'm like, what? You think that is disgusting?
I heard a crack in his
Now,
voice.
is it wrong? Yeah. But now you care? How come I didn't hear you say this shit when we're talking about people getting killed or children getting murdered or whatever the fuck like you said?
Because that's not the point of this YouTube channel.
No, you have to keep your face still and move like this. It's not the point. Now I had it wrong before. But that guy, it's like, fuck, dude, are you capable? Like, anybody home?
Propaganda says.
You know what I mean? Like, you ever like a birdhouse? You know what I'm saying? Like an empty one. You just knock on it. Anybody home? Just hollow. Anything here? It's just something I read a little bit. You know, it's like
Propaganda says New Democratic Party. Gotcha. Did I get that right? Oh, whatever. I want to see the whole interview, but I can't find it. Did Jimmy delete it, or is it members only? I don't know. We were watching this live. That's when I was like, oh shit. I was like, Jimmy's about to fucking destroy this motherfucker on live air. And then Ron Pacone comes out of nowhere and murks him. That's right, ladies and
it
gentlemen.
already happened.
Vote your conscience. Don't
No, we
just
missed
vote.
it.
Use your conscience.
We missed it.
Oh, the AEW.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't gonna. Chances of us finding it, anyways.
You never know. More fans, more people putting it up.
All right. That's it from us. Please subscribe if you feel like. Comment. I guess on the political stuff. Donate. Devon's Journey to Recovery. The GoFundMe link is down there in the description box. It's not for us. It's for charity. So please donate. Devon's Journey to Recovery. GoFundMe link down there. And with all that said, join in with Pip Boy, and give this video a thumbs down.
Say you wanna get in.